something on you. Right?
Okay.
Maybe we could open with that on the TV part. Well, it's just YouTube. That. Yeah, that's right. Because I don't start these until. 1 minute.
1 minute, everybody. Let's get serious here. It's Denham's birthday, Dave Hill's birthday. Had a big stock car race last night.
Clock Z. 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Clock Z.
Can I do a mic test? Test, 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 test. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Whoa. Test, test. No, nothing in the ears. Test, test, test.
I turned it off.
Oh, okay. Test, test, test. Okay, thank you.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, everybody. Howdy, 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 and hello. Welcome to another episode of Weller Does Delmarva. By golly, it's a whole nother week has rolled around since we got together last week, and I want to thank you for watching. I'm talking very much to my YouTube and Facebook audience right this minute, and I just want to say thanks a lot. So wherever you're at, if you're watching on Facebook, if you would be kind enough to maybe in the comments tell us where in the world you're watching from. Okay, the living room, the bedroom, the kitchen, you're riding down the road watching it, or you're in another state. We would just like to hear where you're watching the show from. And if every so often, if you could, just hit the share button and just share it with your friends. So we're inside Smith's Cafe, which is a nice family restaurant in Seaford, Delaware. It's inside the Teen Challenge thrift store, which is where the Footline Shopping Center used to be. And they're a sponsor of the show, and we want to say thank you to the Smith family for having us do the show here. Tomorrow morning, they have a breakfast buffet, and it is really good. I have had people say to me, I love the fact that they keep it hot. They just keep bringing the pancakes out. They keep bringing the bacon out. It's a constant ongoing thing. So anyway, that's where we're at. We're inside Smith's Cafe, which is a restaurant in Seaford. And you are invited to come on down, watch the show, listen to the show. You can see it in person. And if you want to take the time to do a breakfast review with me, I'll give you a $10 gift card for Smith's Cafe for doing a breakfast review. You need to sit right down here and talk to me. So, Colin, were you going to come over? Okay, so we're going to talk to Colin Walls about his business here, and I want to also remind you my business, which is Weller's Utility Trailers, will be open today at 8 o'clock, and we are going to have a busy day. We've had a very good week, so we've had a lot of 6-trailer days, so we need about a 10-trailer day today if we can get one. But anyway, it's wellers.com. You can learn a lot there. We got a lot of stuff on sale. The ads come out in the guide every Wednesday, but we put them on our website, wellers.com, sooner than Wednesday, so that way you can get a jump on the ads, because once they come out in the guide, the stuff sells real quick. So I see we have some people watching. We want to say thank you for that. Again, if you would hit the share button, we'd appreciate that. But we are here inside Smith's Cafe in Seaford, Delaware, and we're going to chit-chat with Colin Walls, Walls Service Center. Chit-chat.
Chit-chat, okay.
Tell me the experience of the week. What is something you ran across this week, automotive repair, where you said, man, it's just a darn good thing they got in here when they did, because this might have left them stranded.
Yeah. Yep. Yesterday we had a gas leak. Chevy pickup that had a gas leak. He said he was smelling gas, and but he didn't see a leak.
And he had no passengers with him when he was smelling the gas.
Right.
So.
But he said he didn't see a leak, but we did see a leak. We put it up. And, I mean, it was just steady dripping out of it, yeah. But a lot of time it's evaporating. If it's running on stuff, it's evaporating and it's not hitting the ground. So, there was a bad leak on it, and we did get him.
So what did you do?
Up.
Like you put a whole new
We had to order new
line,
lines, yeah. So what happened, the line rubbed against the body.
Okay.
The body seam, and it actually just rubbed so much that it rubbed a hole right through the steel line. And it was a GM product, so it's AC Delco. It's original equipment stuff for it. And we were able to get the original equipment lines for it. And so
that makes for a much better install.
Oh, it does.
In other words, it's just cleaner, neater, fit better, work better.
We use a lot of original equipment. So if it's not available through AC Delco, a lot of times we'll go to the dealer
to get the right part.
OE parts, yeah. So as a matter of fact, Rick Fowler's truck, his big truck that he has, we're putting shocks on it, but we're going because it's a big 3/4 ton truck.
You want to get a good shock.
You want to put the shocks on it that were actually designed for that specific truck, and it's not just a one that will fit.
Right.
But it fits 13 other things.
Right. Everything will fit if you turn the wrench hard enough.
Right, or use a big enough hammer.
Right. But
but that's what we're doing. You know, we're looking to see what the best product is for that vehicle. And for that particular truck, we felt that the original equipment shock, it's a V10 engine, so it's a big heavy
motor.
engine.
Yeah.
It's a 3/4 ton. It's a 4-door long bed. This thing's a mile and a half long.
Yep.
And
Rick's probably going to keep it.
Right.
And while he's got it, he's going to use it.
Exactly.
And he has a trailer that he pulls.
Right. And so we're gonna put original equipment stuff on it and do it right.
But I've never seen an automotive repair facility so focused on using quality parts. That seems to be a real common thread with you, because
it's good for us and it's good for the customer.
But we live in a world where everybody wants the cheapest, even if it is a cheaper product.
I agree, and we do lose some work because of that. But I would rather lose the work and have somebody else do it, and have them have the comebacks and have to tell the customer why they use the cheaper parts.
Because the cheaper parts also don't include the labor when they have to be replaced, even if they're warranty.
Right, they don't.
Where with your AC Delco parts, in other words, is it
24 months, 24,000 parts and labor.
Labor. I mean, that's kind of unheard of.
Yeah, it is. And it's a good deal for us. It's a good deal for the customer, because we don't have tons of comebacks on things, where something breaks or a part fails. So that's why we do it. It's good for us. It's good for the customer. That's why we went with AC Delco.
61 years of experience teaches you.
Right. I don't have 61 years of experience, but I had the benefit of my grandfather's wisdom and my father's wisdom, and now I'm hoping I'm passing someone to Colin, so my son, and Jonathan. So anyway, Walls Service Center, give us a call Monday morning, 7:30, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com on the web, downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street. It's going to be a great weekend to check out the Riverwalk.
Do you have any room for people to like your page on Facebook?
We do. Yes, we do.
I didn't know if you were out of space or not.
No, the thumb was still there, the blank thumb.
Okay.
The white thumb. Yeah.
So when the thumb goes away,
and that means you can't.
It means
anymore.
You're full.
Yep.
All right. Walls Service Center on the Facebook.
That's right.
All right.
Anything we'll see else? You in a little bit. No, I'll be back in a half hour.
All right. I'll wait right here. I'll save this spot. Yep. All right. So anyway, we are here again. We thank Smith's Cafe. We got a little contest coming up on Facebook too. In other words, so I want people to find this. It's a Memorial Day giveaway. All right, so it's got a little thing where we are going to give away a $20 gift card to Smith's and a $20 gift card to Duck It, and then a $10 gift card to Vanderwin's. And we're going to give $50 worth of stuff to one lucky winner. In fact, we're going to do the drawing right here on the show. So all we want you to do is find our post that says Memorial Day giveaway. That's on Weller Does Delmarva, and comment, what does Memorial Day mean to you? Okay, it might just mean that you get the day off with pay and you're tickled to death, or it might mean something else. So what does Memorial Day mean to you? Go on our Facebook page and find that post, and just put a comment there. And what we're going to do is we're going to enter all those people into a drawing, and I think it's the 25th. I don't know when we're going to have the drawing. I can't remember, but we're going to have the drawing. Oh, we're going to have it on June 1st, right here on the show. So we're going to get a big container. We're going to put everybody's name in it, okay? Like, we're just going to open the lid and speak their name into the container, okay? And then we're going to open it up, and we're going to pull their name out somehow. Isn't that kind of cool?
Sounds good to me.
That's kind of good to you. All right, are we on the radio yet? Oh, we are?
Did you hear the music?
No, I did not. So we're on the radio, everybody. Who's back there? Who's working today? Roman's back there. So Roman, thank you very much. We are live on Delaware 105.9, and you're listening to and watching Weller Does Delmarva. And I want to say thanks a lot. You want to do the collage? We have a collage of what's going to be on and what's going on. So I think we're going to do that in just a minute. I guess I'll talk about Jerry's Lawn Care. In the meantime, you guys ready for the collage? All right. Well, here it is, everybody. The voice you're going to hear is Cool Bobby B. This is what's happening today.
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Jimmy from Weller stops by the show to share the hottest deals in Bridgeville. Norman Jones swings in with the latest on spring weddings and the town of Ellendale. Billy Johnson from Greenwood Mennonite has all the scoop on the Spring Festival. Janet Messick from the Seaford Library and John Angelis share all the details of the second annual car show. Our friend Kevin Short from Mid-South Audio joins us for an update. We are live from Smith's Cafe in Seaford. Here's your host, Jim Weller.
All right, everybody, and then there's more to come. So anyway, we got a couple phone calls coming in, and we're going to have a good time. So we're right here at Smith's Cafe in Seaford, who sponsors this show. Want to also thank another good supporter of the show. It is Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care. All right. So each week I talk about him. I tell people, of course, he does all kinds of landscaping, cutting grass, weed whacking, reseeding. If you're building a house and you want the ground all graded out and the seeds all planted and fertilized and all that, he does all of that. He also does a lot of tree work. Okay, trimming up trees, cutting down trees. And I just had somebody call my store the other day because they said, I heard you talk about a tree guy, but I don't remember who it was. So if you're watching or you're listening and you ever hear me talk about an advertiser and you're just not sure, just call Weller's in Bridgeville and I will call you back and tell you all about my advertisers because I deal with these people. So I want to just tell you, Jerry's Lawn Care does a good job as far as tree work, all right? He also has an excavator and other equipment to where he can dig a foundation or put in a footer. He clears lots. He does that a lot. He clears lots a lot. So anyway, he can come in, you're going to build a house or build a garage or something like that, and you need some trees cleared out or the whole lot graded or the stumps dug up or whatever you need. Jerry's Lawn Care does it all. He has mulch, $15 a yard, free local delivery. So he even has firewood, too. So whatever you need, Jerry's Lawn Care can probably help you out. You just give him a call. Estimates are free, so you got nothing to lose by calling him and talking to him. His phone number is, are you ready, everybody? 302-363-6025. That's 363-6025. Of course, on the web, it's JLC-LLC.com. Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care, good supporter of the show, but more importantly, he's a good businessman, honest, fair, estimates are free, licensed and insured. He'll do what he says he's going to do, and he'll do it at a very fair price. All right, so give him a call. Next up, right here in the hot seat, is Norman Jones, Jay Jones. So many people know him as the Saint from Ellendale, Saint Ellendale. Okay, so
imagine that.
Imagine that. You will need an imagination to imagine that.
You would.
All right, so born and raised in the Ellendale area.
Yep.
Okay, and family's very involved in the town, very involved in the fire company.
Yes.
You're the clerk of the peace.
For the whole county.
For the whole county.
Yep.
Okay, not just part of the county.
Not just Ellendale.
Not just Ellendale, okay? So, anyway, so what is going on in your world? You're a yoga professional?
I wouldn't say professional.
Okay.
There's a reason they call it practice.
He's practicing, yoga practice.
So just like what a doctor say practice.
And a lawyer.
Lawyer, they practice.
Yeah, practicing attorney, practicing doctor.
I'm assuming meteorologist practice.
Right. They're good at selling bread and milk, though.
They are.
All right. It's all about the spin.
It is.
All right. So what is going on with you?
I tell you, it's busy.
What do you do? Like so many people think you just kind of goof off and don't do anything and just do 5 or 10 weddings a week.
I'll put it to you this way. Today, it's a busy weekend in the Marriage Bureau. I'm all over the county this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I'm doing weddings today. I'm doing weddings tomorrow. Normally, this time of year, they start ramping up because the weather's good.
What's it like doing a wedding?
Each wedding is kind of different in its own way. They're all the same, but yet they're all different.
But you do some at the beach.
I do some at the beach. I've done them in people's houses, in their backyards, and at goat pasture. I guess they call it pastures. But yeah, out there with goats running around. Right in the Marriage Bureau, we have a beautiful setup in the ceremony room. Did a goat bite
you or anything?
No.
Okay. But you were ready.
I was ready. There was all kind of animals around.
Okay.
But you just never know where I'll be and what I'll see.
So you're mobile.
Yeah, all over the place.
You're very agile.
Very. But
Okay.
like today, we have several weddings today. We have several weddings tomorrow. I've done up to 10 weddings twice now since I've been elected.
In a day or a weekend?
No, on a Saturday.
10 weddings in a Saturday?
I'm trying to hit a dozen.
Are you really?
I like to hit a dozen in one day, but normally I do. I can do 10.
Can you really?
Yep.
So you don't even know if you can do 12. That would be stretching yourself.
I think I can do it. That's why I want to do it.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
But but that keeps me busy. Of course, going up to higher power, yoga studio, doing that when I can.
Okay.
Also, I have a regular job, and then on top of that, the fire service.
Okay. A lot of fire alarms.
Staying busy.
Burning ban on now.
Burning ban's on now.
That helps some, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Okay.
Well, if more people knew about the burning ban, that would help even more.
Right. It's the people that forget.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
But there's stuff.
You guys should be buying ads. There's a burning ban on.
There you go. But like this weekend, we're busy at the Ellendale Fire Hall all weekend. Right now until 1 o'clock today, the Ladies Auxiliary is having their yard sale, which is free to get in. So Saturday
is there charge for parking?
Nope, free parking.
Free parking.
They can come on in, but it's 7 to 1 today. It's full of vendors for U.S. yard sale stuff. So if you're looking, it's a beautiful day for yard stuff. If you're out yard sailing, drive through Ellendale, you'll probably see some in town.
What is it, all in front of the fire hall? Or?
No, it's right inside the fire hall.
Oh, really?
Yep, so you just walk right on through. I'm sure they have food for sale, too.
This is a rain or shine event.
Rain or shine event. And then tomorrow we have a unique event that they've been doing for a little while, a couple years now in Ellendale throughout the year, called the Bottle Club.
The Bottle Club,
and
okay.
The Bottle Club comes and they have the fire hall, and the Ladies Auxiliary also sells food at that as well. But they buy and sell bottles. So a few years back, I found a couple of weird, really cool looking old glass
plastic
bottles.
Dr. Pepper bottles?
No, glass bottles.
Oh, glass bottles,
And,
okay.
that kind of stuff. So I took them in. I was like, I don't know if these are worth money or not. My bottles that I found, they weren't worth nothing. They were actually more common than I thought, but they were cool. I still got them today, use them as the decorative pieces.
You didn't overpay for them, did you?
No, I found them.
That's what I thought. Okay.
So you can come to this event tomorrow, and that's until 7 o'clock.
At the fire hall.
Until 3 o'clock. And they buy, sell, swap bottles, and if you have a bottle, bring it in. They'll love to see it. They'll love to tell you all about it, because that's where the experts are, and they come not just from Delaware but from Pennsylvania, Maryland,
and they come all the way to Ellendale.
Yep, it's not a very big thing, but you're going to see a lot of cool stuff.
Wow. What's it cost to get into this?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so there's some kind of a door charge.
There may be. I don't know.
Hey, have you got the new floor yet?
Yeah.
Is it in?
It's in.
Really?
Yeah, it's in.
So you put the new floor right over top of the old floor?
No, they grinded it down and then put it on top, and then a couple other things. Yeah.
All right. Does
That's
it look good?
a project. I think it looks pretty good now.
Do you got any pictures in your wallet or anything of it?
No.
Okay.
I'm sure they're floating around on Facebook.
Okay. So the new floor is done.
The new floor is done. Yep.
Is the Ellendale Fire Hall for rent? Like if somebody wanted to have an event or something like that?
Yes, we rent it quite a bit. For parties.
Do you have to live in Ellendale?
Nope.
Okay.
We are not biased at all. Matter of fact, if you want, we even let you rent the sign. So if you
really?
So say you're having a birthday party, and you want to put happy birthday on the sign, we even have that option. A lot of people don't realize it. Very cheap, very affordable. That way when the people's coming to their event, they know where they're coming.
That's a good point.
And, not just for birthday parties, but anniversaries, all kind of stuff. Dinners.
Really?
Yep. All kind of stuff.
And you can bring your own food, or you guys can cater it?
Both.
Really?
The Ladies Auxiliary can cater. You can bring your own, all that stuff. You just call the guy that does the hall rental, which is actually my brother.
Okay.
We'll sit down with you, go over the contract, all that kind of stuff, and work out what you want, what you don't want, that kind of stuff, and let you know how much it is. And
that also helps the fire company.
And it helps the fire company.
Wow.
Yep.
All right. Anything exciting through the summer pertaining to the fire company? Is there any things going on where you going to burn any houses down anytime soon?
No, we don't. To my knowledge, there's none on the schedule. But when they
there's
come,
a burn ban.
But when they come up, control birds, they do that service as well.
Okay.
So yeah.
Wow.
You came by a couple houses we've burnt down.
I know.
On purpose.
On purpose, right.
It wasn't at the wrong house. That's not good.
Right.
But matter of fact, at the fire hall, if you need smoke detectors, that's year round. You can always stop in.
You're giving them out?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Do they come with a battery?
Absolutely.
Really?
In there for 10 years. You only have to change the battery for 10 years.
So just come back every 10 years and get new batteries?
No, come back and we'll give you a whole new detector.
Really?
Yep. The signs, we still have that. We call it a fundraiser, even though we don't make much money off of it. It helps us help you with the locator signs.
Oh.
You know, the green signs.
Right, and they're reflective.
In your house. Yep, they're reflective. Because what do you think when you call 911, need an emergency? You want them there as fast as possible.
And you want them to be able to find it.
And you want to be able to find it. So if there's numbers on the house and numbers on the mailbox, we can find it very easily.
And if the vehicles are parked out by the road with the flashers on,
please pull over.
Please pull over.
Please pull over. Yes.
Right.
Give them room to work.
Anything else?
No, I know our time's been out for a while now.
That's okay.
Oh, it's okay.
Overtime pays me more than normal time.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah, once you go on overtime, boy.
Okay.
It starts adding up. That's why I'm never in a hurry once we get to the zero.
Gotcha. But, yeah, like I said, there's all kind of exciting, fun stuff going on.
Okay.
But I always have time for everybody. So if you want to know what's going on, or have any questions, what's Ellendale, other things, shoot me a message on Facebook.
Okay.
I answer everybody.
I have a question.
Okay.
Have you ever been to Vanderwin's Ice Cream?
Yes.
Do you like it? I guess I have to ask. I don't know if you're a guy that likes ice cream or not. I'm just messing with you as I look at it.
I do have a body of a god. It might be Buddha. No.
All right.
No,
so
very, very good place. When it comes to especially produce, creameries, that kind of stuff, I'm big on supporting local. businesses and locals.
There's a lot of good produce stands around.
Very good produce.
I'm ready for corn on the cob and watermelon.
Oh yeah. I'm ready for that too. Let me know when you get a bunch.
I think a lot of the produce stands this year are going to sell crab cakes.
Really?
Nah, I just made that up. I just made that up.
I was going to say, are they local?
Wow, that would be cool. Local or loco?
A little bit of both.
All right.
But yeah, whenever you get your sweet corn done now at 5 Day Farms, let me know.
You're ready.
And I'll come right on over.
All right. Anything else?
That's it for me. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on. Shoot me a message. I'll talk to you, whether it's about yoga, whether it's about stuff at the fire hall around the county, other events. One lady, because I put on there, I'm working today, I can't make the Strawberry Festival in Laurel. Okay. So if anybody's there or going there, they want to bring me strawberries to my office.
It's okay.
That's okay.
Okay, you will receive strawberries.
I'll be open. I'll be sure to receive strawberries. They have other goodies and vendors there as well. So if you see something I might like, I love a surprise. Just pick it up and bring it over to me.
Well, what about like caramel corn from Dolly's?
That's fine too.
Would you be okay with that, or would you be offended?
No, I'll be fine with that.
Okay, just checking.
And not only that, some good beach fries from the
beach fries,
and
crab fries,
and they're local too. Yeah,
that's true.
So,
all right,
alrighty. Thank you, Jim.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for coming. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm going to give you one of these. This is for a free ice cream at Vanderwin's.
What?
Yep.
Free.
And I think it's for the rest of your life. I think you use it once and use it again. Because when you turn it in, you hold it like that.
Okay.
And I mean hold it.
Now, is this a free one after I purchased the first one?
No, this is actually a free small cone or cup at any one of their 4 locations.
4 locations.
Do you know where they're at?
I don't know about all 4, but I know they got one down at the beach.
Guess 5 of them.
You just said 4.
Oh, that's right. 5. All right.
Beach, Greenwood, Bridgeville.
Well, what beach? Slaughter Beach, Bower Beach, Fowler's Beach?
Is it Dewey, Rehoboth?
Little Creek? Okay.
Dewey.
It's
Yeah,
Dewey.
I thought so, Dewey. Yeah.
But now they're in Fenwick Island.
Fenwick Island.
Fenwick Island.
I do quite a bit of weddings there now. I'm going to have to stop
there. You go. Okay.
Now, is that good in only one location?
That's good at 4 of their locations.
But you just said 5.
And it's good at both of their trucks.
Both of their trucks?
Yeah.
So technically 4, 5, 6 locations.
Yeah.
Wherever their truck's parked.
Right. So anyway.
Thank you, Jim.
All right. Tell them I sent you.
I will.
All right. I see Jimmy is here, and we're going to talk to him next. So that was Norman Jones, everybody, just in case you didn't know. Hey, I want to just remind you of a couple things. Smith's Cafe has a wonderful Sunday breakfast buffet, and yes, they are a sponsor of the show, and we appreciate their sponsorship very much. But Sundays, $8.95, and it's all you can eat breakfast buffet. So check it out every Sunday. Kids 10 and under are only like $5.95. I have a daughter and son-in-law that love this place. So anyway, I like eating here too. So it's Smith's Cafe, and I want to mention one more sponsor. If you got a problem where your crawl space is a little moister than it should be, or you're smelling mold or something like that, and I also want to tell you that they also do electrical work now. So like if you need something simple done or something complicated. What are you guys laughing at? Because you broke my concentration? A lady named Denise Ferguson says she's awake and watching. So I'm glad she woke up before she started watching. Good morning, Denise. She's watching her favorite son here on the show. I can tell you that. But anyway, Dry Zone is a great local company. People say, Jim, how come you talk so good about these people that are on your show? I'll tell you why, because we hand pick them. I mean, the people that are on this show are people that we like doing business with, and I want to connect you with good company. So if you need some crawl space work done, crawl space encapsulation, everybody and their brother is out there now, and they're all experts on it, but there's only one and only one Dry Zone, okay? They have a certain way of doing things, and that's the right way. They do crawl spaces, they do waterproofing basements, they can do poly level. That's where if you have a pool or a sidewalk and it's made out of concrete and one slab sticking up and the other side sticking down, they can level that for you, and you can use it within minutes of when they're done without digging up your yard and everything else. So also I mentioned they do electrical work, and if you're looking for a new career, they are always looking for new team members. So it's dryzone.com. They're in the Big Red Dry Zone barn on Route 16 in Ellendale, and their phone number is 684-5034, 684-5034. Good people, honest people. They'll treat you fair and square. And remember, if you're shopping around for the services they provide, I am telling you from firsthand experience, there is only one Dry Zone, and they do it right the first time. They know what they're doing, and all of their work comes with a warranty that is also transferable in the event you sell your property. Now, here he is, our little boy, Jimmy Weller. Jimmy, how are you?
Great.
Good. You know, your mom's watching.
Oh, my gosh.
So now we're all nervous.
Hi, Mom.
All right, so what's going on with you? Anything exciting this week?
Yes.
What's that?
Sales have been up.
I know. We're having a couple days this week where we sold 6 trailers in one day.
Probably. I think that was the day I was off.
No kidding.
Yep.
Wow. So anyway, sales are up this week, okay?
Sales are up.
All right. And we like sales being up, okay? And I noticed, I heard the other day somebody said they stopped in and they were looking at sheds. I don't know if there's 30 or 40 or 50 sheds out there. I don't know. There's a lot of them.
There are a lot of them. Most of them are sold.
That's what they didn't understand. They thought it was like a storage lot. I said, no, you would not believe. But what I'm telling people, and they're verifying it naturally, we run about 10% below everybody else in the shed world.
Huh?
Our price.
Oh, I thought you meant our sales. I'm like, why are we advertising that?
You were thinking I was telling everybody that we sell 10% less.
Yeah, we're doing horrible.
and we want everybody to know. No, I'm saying price-wise. If somebody else's shed is $4,500, we may be $400 to $500 less than that.
Yes, I get that a lot too.
I get that a lot too. And I need everybody to understand it's by design. The bulk of what we do is we sell trailers.
Yes.
And we also wanted to be very, very, very successful in the shed business. So what we decided to do right up front is just sell them for less than everybody else, but give you a better shed.
Yeah. And the rent to own's super easy.
People like that.
Yeah. They don't even do a credit check.
Really? Okay, so you just come in, fill out an app, and what do you got to put the first month down or 2 months down or
month to 2 months.
Months to 2 months. So you can get in for $100 to $200. You can have a shed in your yard.
Yep.
Okay, and then when
about
you're
2 weeks.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. So we sell a lot of sheds, is what we're saying. So if you want to stop and see them, do they have prices in them?
They do.
Okay, so people can stop and browse around and look without us. Okay.
And if they're sold, they'll be marked.
Clearly sold.
Yep.
Okay, so I had a guy say the other day he's going to come in and take all the sold signs out of them because he wants one. And then he's going to argue with us saying it didn't say it was sold.
I believe that.
Anyway, so Evelyn says good morning. She's drinking again. Oh, she's drinking coffee. I'm just kidding with you, Evelyn. And watching from her sitting room. Evelyn is a good supporter of the show. We appreciate you, Evelyn. Thank you. I think she has a birthday coming up here soon. So we're going to try to get her down here to celebrate her birthday. Have a big party.
Sounds good.
Get her a new pair of flip-flops or something like that.
And we could all drink coffee.
And we could all drink coffee. So, Evelyn, good morning. All right, so what else, Jimmy? We're selling a lot of trailers, selling a lot of sheds. Would you agree that we probably have never seen the economy this good?
No, I would not agree.
Oh, you've seen it this good?
I was going to say the opposite.
Oh, really? Why? What were you going to say?
Overall, our sales seem to be down, but maybe that's just me.
That's definitely just you.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
hey.
I mean,
I'm
what are
different.
you saying? Are you saying? Well, I can assure you, you're making more money this year than you did last year.
Well, maybe I just want to sell more.
That's the thing, right? In other words, and that's like me. I'm never satisfied.
Yeah.
So you guys could have a 40 trailer week, and I'm going to say, why didn't we have a 42 trailer week?
Must be a Weller thing.
Yeah, it must be a Weller thing. But no, Jimmy, I can assure you we are selling more of everything, and I can assure you everybody that works there is making more money than they did last year for sure.
Well, I can agree with that.
Can you really?
Yes.
Okay, well, good.
I wasn't in sales last year.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm definitely
All right.
making more than last year.
No, let me turn it up a little bit. All right. Yep, I can now. Okay. Why? We back on the radio? We're off the radio. We're going to stay with you on Facebook, so don't go anywhere, anybody. I hear it now. Sorry about that. I have a little signal where you can't hear the music, can you?
I can't hear the music.
Okay. Well, anyway, so Jimmy's in sales at Weller's. You're there. You're ready to make more money. We're ready to sell more stuff. Anything else you want to add?
I would like to add the importance of servicing your trailer.
Oh, people never do it, do they?
No, I replaced the bearings on my trailer last night,
And
I was very glad I did.
because the next step would have been,
Replacing the hubs or axle or tires.
what made you think you needed to deal with your wheel bearings?
They were loose. I grabbed
really?
the tire and pulled front to back, and that was rattling.
Wow, it was just a fluke that you noticed that. Or you
Something
were out
I
there,
learned over the years.
Okay, to check
when I
it,
bought
so-
it, I kind of
noticed it.
yeah.
Okay.
So I pulled the bearings, and they were all caked with old grease and.
So
loose
how
and
often are we talking? Every 6 months or at least once a year?
Once a year, every 12,000 miles.
Okay. So, but even if you don't use it much, repack your wheel bearings once a year.
Yep,
Do we do that?
we do.
Okay. All right.
And from what I hear, at a very reasonably priced.
Yeah, everything we do, we are realizing that people think we're just a little light on the price. I think we've just not kept up with price increases.
Yeah.
That's all. But, you know, we do a lot of things. We're okay. So if we're a little bit less than somebody else on some things, we're okay with it.
Yep.
You know.
that's true.
All right. Anything else?
Yes. Lindsay told me to wink at her with both eyes, so
Okay.
that's for her.
She meant like this, one eye, then the other eye.
She might have.
She might
did
have.
not specify.
Hey, when you getting a haircut?
I'm trying not to.
Oh, for real?
I'm trying to get
You're
it all
letting-
grown in.
Oh,
But that's
okay.
taking longer than I expected.
You know, I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to let it all grow.
Must be a Weller thing.
Must be a Weller thing. All right. What are you doing this weekend?
I am going to see Lindsay, and we are going to a comedy show with her parents.
In New York or where?
Somewhere near where she lives, outside of Baltimore is the
Really?
best way to explain
All
it.
right. Comedy show. You like that or you never been?
I've never been to this one, but I do
Okay.
like comedy shows.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Do you like laugh out loud or you hold it in?
Oh,
or-
no, I laugh out loud. I try
you?
to get them to pick on me.
Okay.
I like being
Okay.
part of the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
337-8228, 841-1828.
That's it.
All right. See you, Jimmy. Thank you. He'll be there, 8 o'clock. The store opens, but you can call him right now on his cell phone. I forgot it. 841-1828. We're going to talk to Colin Walls, I believe, and we're going to keep right on rolling. I think after Colin, we're going to talk to Justin Ward, Invisible Fence brand of Delmarva, and we got a lot of different things. Billy Johnson is here. We're going to chit-chat with him. So Colin is ready to tell us all about
Ready.
Walls Service Center. So
Yes.
what's up at Walls?
Well, Wall Service Center. So we were talking about using quality parts. And
Yes, you're
and
insistent on it.
I am insistent on it. I really am. And
But you want your customers to know they can depend on that.
yeah, that's the whole thing. And we want them to be able to depend on their car. That's why we do it too.
Right,
So, you know,
right.
we want good
But-
quality parts. And it benefits us. It is a little bit of a selfish thing. It means we don't have to do the job twice.
Right.
And the second time you end up doing it for free.
Right.
And causing a huge inconvenience for a customer. So
Yeah.
we try to avoid that by using good quality parts. It doesn't mean they never go bad or,
Oh, right,
or nothing
right,
ever
right.
happens, but it really minimizes it. But when it does happen, you've got a good warranty. You've got AC Delco, good company standing behind it. You've got us, Wall Service Center,
Right.
61 years in business standing behind it as well. So that's just one of the benefits of dealing with Wall Service Center.
Right, and I've just learned that Colin, you just kind of know what you're doing. In other words, not an expert on everything, but just have been around for a
Oh,
little
you haven't
while.
asked
and
me
that-
yet. You should just ask me. I could tell you what.
But
No, I'm
I
just
see
kidding.
Colin the second over here. He's a young man, been around the automotive. So how old is he? 21, 22?
22.
2022.
Yeah.
You know, at 22 years old, he has already had quite a fair amount of life experience just being around this.
Well, he's been around it all his life, yeah. So I mean, he's really learned a lot, and actually, I'm really proud of him with the way he's come along and what he's learned and how he's done it. Like he's a good mechanic now, so he's really done well.
Right. But that's what I try to tell people when they say to me, "Well, what about Walt?" I say it's a locally owned, locally operated. People that care work there. All of your employees, it matters to all of them, in other words.
But we have the backing of a national company, so AC Delco.
And outside of Milford, meaning it's nationwide.
Exactly. I was explaining this to a customer the other day, and, I said, you just call 1-800 AC. Yeah, 1-800 AC Delco.
Right.
1-800 AC Delco, and that will get you this roadside assistance. So if you break down, you can call that number and anywhere in the country, and it's going to connect you to somebody in that area that can help you out with your car. So Walls Service Center, give us a call, 422-8110. We're there Monday morning, 7:30.
7:30, bright and early.
Bright and early.
So Monday, what is it, 7:30 to 5?
7:30 to 5, yep.
5 days a week.
Yep.
Good service, okay?
Good service, yep.
Get you in. If you break down over the weekend, though, they can for sure have it towed.
That's right, towed in, and most tow truck drivers in the area know where to put it, put the car, know where to put the keys. If they don't know, just drop them right in the slot in the front door.
Yep.
And you got to do this when you tell them.
Yeah,
right?
just like
drop
that.
Drop it in the slot.
Right. Even if you're not broke down and you're listening or watching and you say, I just need to get an oil change done or I need to get something
it's convenient
fixed.
for me to take it in right now.
Right. Bring it on in. There's plenty of parking places. Bless you. Plenty of parking places right there at Walls Service Center. 220 Northeast Front Street.
Downtown Milford.
Right.
Across from Gigante.
Across from Gigante.
Oh, Arena's on the other side of the park from us.
Yeah, but right next to the Bicentennial Park. The gateway. The gateway to Milford. You. Right. He is sneezing like crazy.
Oh, I am. Must be allergic to this microphone.
Kevin, bring us a microphone when you come.
That's right. I need a new microphone, Kevin, please.
I found one of these the other day over in that bag. What'd he say? Coming back on the radio?
I'll see you.
All right, see you. Thanks, Colin. All right. We are coming back on the radio, so you are listening to Weller Does Delmarva. This is a weekly show that we do each and every week. You say, Jim, how long have you been doing this show? We've done this show 297 times. I mean, some people don't even have a 6-year career in radio. We're just doing it as a hobby. We're just having fun doing this show. So anyway, it is our show. There's nothing like it. We own it. We pay for it. And everything you see is us. So we have a good team here, and we just keep it moving. So Justin Ward's going to be calling in anytime from the Invisible Fence brand of Delmarva. Meanwhile, I want to talk about this campground that I've been promoting, okay? It is in Milford, and they are a sponsor of the show, and it's called the Yogi Bears Jellystone Park Camp Resort, Delaware Beaches. And people say, Jim, I know where that place is. It's right in front of Taylor Marine, right off of Route 1. So if you're looking for a camping experience and you don't have a camper, they have cabins for rent. If you have a camper, you could take it there. But something they have that's very rare, they have a few of these. I don't even know how many because I haven't asked them how many are left, but it's called a seasonal site. And I know when I owned my travel trailer, every year we kind of promised we were going to use it more, and I never thought about getting a seasonal site. You can take your camper there one time, set it up one time, hook the electric, the water, the sewer, and the Wi-Fi and the TV and everything, and then all you got to do is show up and use your camper and just leave it right there on that spot. Now, a nice thing about it is they've got a spot for any size camper. They also have some that come with a shed if you need a shed to store your stuff in so you don't have to cart nothing back and forth. What's also nice about it is if you have family members that, can't pull the trailer and you can't make it, but they want to go down, or the wife and the kids or whatever, it's already there, ready to go. So seasonal sites, very few available at the Yogi Bears Jellystone Park in Lincoln. It's right off of Route 1, very convenient to the beaches, or if you want to go north, or if you just want to go to the other side of the county, what a great place to camp. So if you're looking to camp, they've got spots available. They've got some seasonal spots available. They also have cabins for rent, many nice ones, different configurations and stuff like that. So let me give you the phone number. It's safe, it's secure, it's got a gate that is closed 24 hours a day. It's got a pool, it's got themed events. It's just a lot of fun for the kids, or if you just want to relax and get away from the kids, it's still a great place. All right, here's the phone number. Everybody ready? It's 302, of course, 491-6614, 491-6614. Tell them I sent you, and I just want to let you know they're there. And if you'd like their Facebook page while you're at it, just do it. It's the Yogi Bears, Jellystone Park, Camp Resort, Delaware Beaches. All right, next is Justin Ward's on the phone. Is that correct? And this is a sponsor, and we want to say thank you to Justin. And Katie, you could start the timer because Justin and I can both see it. So anyway, I just want to say good morning, Justin. How are you?
Good morning, Jim. We're doing great.
Are you at a show today?
Yes, we'll be setting up at Pooches in the Park. It's in Lewis by the canal. Lewis Park is where it's at.
Pooches in the Park.
There's going to be 23 different vendors there, and it's from 1 to 3 today is what it's going to be.
1 to 3.
So.
You personally going to be there?
Yes, I will be there setting up, and it's usually a great event because it's only for a couple hours, so
right.
It's nice to get out, get lunch in Lewis, and I think they're going to have some food vendors there, so it's a pretty cool deal. We did it last year, the year before. Savannah Animal Hospital puts it on, and
all right.
They do a lot of demos and stuff like that, so it's very interesting.
And so you'll be there to talk about some of the products that you sell, plus also, the Invisible Fence brand system and how you can help people. I went down the road the other day and I could have swore I saw you walking with somebody and their dog. Did you happen to see me or not?
I didn't see you, but it's hard to say. I do walk around with a lot of dogs.
I was like, this guy is out there, because that's what you're saying. You're saying that not only do you provide the pet containment type system, but you provide the service of, I'm going to work with your animal to help train them and get you the right solution.
Yeah, a lot of times we see all kinds of personalities in the dogs, and a lot of people are shy to share that information with us, but we want to dig to the root of any problems that the dog might have, whether it be containment issues or obedience issues and stuff like that. We want to set new rules and regulations, I call them, just so that the dog understands what he needs to be doing in a household. So, yeah, there's a lot of one-on-one for the customer because it's very important for the customer to know what to do once we leave or 2 weeks go by or later on in the day when we're done working with the dog. The owner needs to be taking control of them. So we work with them on all of that.
Wow. All right, well, how do people reach you? How do you want them to get a hold of you?
They can call or text us at 410-546-2436, and obviously check us out on Facebook and YouTube.
All right, or come see you today at Pooches in the Park or whatever. Is that what it was called? Pooches?
Yes, Pooches in the Park. It's
Pooches?
in Lewis, Park and right beside the canal.
Okay, in Lewis.
Absolutely.
All right, and estimates are free and good quality service, and you really get involved. You want the customer to be 100% satisfied, including the animals.
Absolutely. 99.5% success rate, and you got 30 days to try this out and a 1-year performance guarantee. So we want to make it work for you.
All right. Well, have a good weekend, okay?
Yep, you do the same.
See ya. Bye-bye. All right, there he goes. I love the Invisible Fence brand. In other words, it's kind of cool. My dogs, I can always, I come home, there they are sitting there right on the line. They give it away. It's a dead giveaway. So who do we have up next, Katie? Is it Billy's Johnson's? Billy's Johnson. Hey, listen, I want to tell you whose birthday it is today. Dave Hill is having a birthday today. I have no idea. I do believe he's broke the 50 mark. I'm not positive, but maybe. But anyway, he's got a new lease on life. A lot of people know he had some heart procedures done, and he's up and rolling and really happy, back to work and doing good. So Dave Hill's birthday is today. If anybody knows Dave, wish him happy birthday. If you are friends with him on Facebook, I don't even think you have to be friends. Send him a note and wish him happy birthday. Dave Hill, happy birthday. All right, so we're inside Smith's Cafe, another good sponsor of the show. I mentioned all kinds of good quality food, so if you're looking for a great place to eat breakfast, lunch, or dinner, this is a great place. There's actually some openings right now. There's no waiting right this minute. So anyway, the food is always made from scratch. It's always good. Good service, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Smith's Cafe. Now, here he is. This is Billy Smith, okay? And, yeah, this is not Billy Smith. Billy Smith owns Smith's Cafe. My gosh. I just want to make sure you knew your name. This is Billy Johnson, okay? So we'll say this is not Billy Smith, the owner of Smith's Cafe. This is Billy Johnson, Mrs. Johnson's favorite husband.
Correct.
Is that right?
That is
all
absolutely
right.
correct.
So anyway,
Good morning,
all
Jim.
right. Good morning to you.
Thanks
Are you
for having
ready?
me.
Oh, she's taking a picture.
Oh, good morning.
And you've got a flyer already. I haven't even seen a flyer.
Well, I'll tell
All
you
right.
what. They've been just. I don't know if there's been a little challenge with the flyer, but we don't have it in hand.
Oh, okay.
I actually got the text of the flyer.
Okay.
It didn't quite get to us, so I could give it to you this
Okay.
morning. But it is
Big event coming up.
Yep, it's the Greenwood Mennonite. It's the 33rd annual Greenwood Mennonite School Festival. It takes place the first Saturday in June every year. This year happens to be the first, so it's June the 1st.
This is a family-friendly event.
Yes.
Free parking, free admission.
Yes.
You're going to spend a little money once you get there if you want some food.
And we encourage it.
Yeah, we encourage it.
We encourage
There's a ploy. The whole event is a fundraiser.
It is a fundraiser for the school. Yes.
Right, so you can spend a little money. They have them homemade donuts. They're real good.
Yes.
Barbecue chicken.
Yes.
French fries, crab cakes.
Yes, and here the last few years we've added Vanderwin's ice cream and we've added
Vanderwin's ice cream.
Amity coffee. So they've joined us the last couple of years. So that's a bonus there, and they're
Yeah,
locals
I
in the
agree.
community. So it's a beautiful thing that way.
Wow.
If you've been to the event in the past, some of this will sound familiar, but if you haven't, let me just outline it just a little bit. It starts out at 7 a.m. with an all-you-can-eat breakfast. So, sausage, scrambled eggs, coffee.
So people could bring their
pancakes.
employees before they go to work.
Certainly.
And
Yes.
then just head on to work or hang out for the whole day.
Yes. So it's all you can eat breakfast from 7 to 9. They usually will try to promptly or somewhere real close to 9 shut down the breakfast so they can participate as well. And then from 9 to 3, the event really takes place as far as the outdoor festivities. We have the main stage. We have some live entertainment. We have our auction that takes place at noon.
Yep.
So then we also have a petting zoo. We have a bounce house this year for the kids.
Do they do face painting still?
We have some face painting. We have a whole section dedicated to children's games.
Once in a while, there's a Dunkin' booth.
There is a Dunkin' booth,
Okay.
and I believe that's still up and running this year. I don't have the list of
It's
who's
finding
in the booth.
volunteers.
It's finding the volunteers, and that was part of our committee meetings this year. Finding the volunteers.
Finding
Who's it
the
going to be?
volunteers.
And so we have a yard sale booth or the White Elephant booth, and that's run by a lady in the community named Teresa Miller, who has been now doing the White Elephant booth at the event now for 10 or 12 years. As long as I've been part of the event.
So some
Teresa's
good bargains to be had.
Yes, and it's amazing to watch the folks come out and ask Teresa specifically, can you use this for one of the school events?
Mm-hmm.
So she's got the reputation of being the White Elephant booth yard sale hostess.
She's the elephant leader.
The leader, yes.
The leader. Is there a booth where they sell potted plants, or
yes?
Do I not remember that?
No,
right?
that is correct. We have what I always refer to as the hanging garden booth, but they're just calling it the plant garden booth. So that'll be there as well. Again, back to the food, we have the chicken, the Sims famous chicken. That's if you're familiar with the Greenwood Fire Department, it's very similar to that.
Yep.
We have seafood, hamburgers, hot dogs, French fries. The homemade donuts are second to none. Jim,
they sell out.
They do, and I was going to say, I used to work at a bakery. I was in a bakery for 6 years, and there was nothing better than the days that we made our fresh yeast-raised donuts, and they were delicious. And so I watched these donuts get made, the dough rolled, get made, fried right there, glazed right there, and they sell out every year. And they are really well done. So.
I do want to ask, are there any sponsorship opportunities? Like, what if somebody's watching or listening and they're not even involved at all, but they want to donate something?
Sure.
Does that exist? I was just curious.
That does exist. So we have each year we have different sponsorship levels.
Okay.
So we have a gold sponsor, silver sponsor, and the bronze sponsor. And then throughout the day and throughout the different literature that we would put out, the sponsors are mentioned in the literature.
Okay.
And then throughout the day of the festival, we mention the sponsors as well. The thing that's been nice this year is we've had a few sponsors from outside of the community actually sponsor the event. So we're getting a little traction that way too. And that's what we're trying to do, is reach more.
But this is a school. Isn't this the longest continually running Mennonite school maybe in the country, or
I want to say
at least Sussex County?
I want to say definitely Sussex County, no doubt about that one. But I think you're probably right there too. I haven't checked into it in depth, but it's 90 years this year. This is the 90th year anniversary for the school.
Do you remember the first one? First day of school?
My first day of school?
years ago?
Not that first day. My first day, yes, but not that day.
Do you really remember your first day of school?
Yes, I do.
Would you get in trouble or something the first day?
I cried.
Oh, okay.
Cried.
All right. But anyway, this is a lot of fun. And just bring the kids. I do have a crazy question. Are people allowed to walk around with their dog at this event?
I don't see why not.
I just wondered.
I would
all.
suggest definitely have the dog on a leash.
Okay,
please.
a leash, and bring them little black bags.
Little black bags, and you know what that means.
Yeah. But anyway, it's a lot of fun. In other words, I help out with the auction. I like it. It's a lot of good quality stuff. Sometimes people make things that you can't just buy anywhere, and then stores donate things. So
you know, something that's I think kind of neat this year for the event is we're having a chainsaw art demonstration.
Really?
And then the chainsaw, the art itself, the pieces that gentleman creates will be auctioned off as well.
Do you know his name?
I do not.
Okay.
I wish I did. This was just one of those
things. I think
things.
It's Josh Miller from Dover.
It might be. I think that sounds right.
Yeah,
that
he's
does sound
real
right.
good. He's
and
real
so
good.
that person's joining us, and we're selling.
Really?
Auctioning off the the art right there. So that's kind of cool.
So mark your calendar. June the 1st. If you would like to donate something or be involved in any way, shape, or form, they are open-minded. Is that correct?
That is correct. So if you would like to donate, there's still plenty of time. June the 1st is the day of the event.
Right.
Please feel free to call the school, 302-349-4131. Again, 349-4131. Feel free to talk with Crystal Brock, who's the receptionist there, and I'm sure she'll direct you appropriately from that point.
And I noticed the Facebook page for the school or the auction. There's some Facebook page very active.
That is correct.
Pictures of items being donated and stuff like that. So
and we have several of those. So
okay,
just
look up the word Greenwood Mennonite and
you'll
find something.
You'll find
okay.
it. Yes.
Anything else?
Yes. Thank you, Jim, for having us.
Well,
we
you're
appreciate.
welcome. Thanks for
you
coming.
You said 267. How many shows now?
I forgot already. 297.
200. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
We've done this show
297
times.
Now. 297 times.
Yeah, I mean
that
it's
is
just
fantastic.
We've had a lot of fun with it. So, and we try to be a blessing to the community. So.
And that's what I was going to say. I appreciate your longevity in serving the community.
Well, we try.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much
Billy.
for supporting us.
All right, Billy Smith.
Yeah,
Billy Johnson. Get out of here. All right, I'll see you. Have a good weekend. There he goes, everybody. Now, what is next? Oh, my friend, Dr. T, Dr. Bud, Peninsula Chiropractic Center. People say, Jim Weller, I have never been excited about going to a chiropractor. You start going and you will get excited. This is a sponsor segment, and this is who I'm talking about. Peninsula Chiropractic Center, my good friend Dr. Trillia, Dr. T, Dr. Bud. I go there a lot, and I go there the minute something don't feel right because I just like dealing with these guys. But my grandkids have been there. My kids have been there. I've got employees going there. I have somebody that works for me the other day. His wife has just went over there, and I think she met with Dr. T. And she actually said to her husband, she said, he is a very knowledgeable and friendly guy. I want to deal there. And I thought that was a very nice compliment. So if you're looking for a doctor with a lot of personality that knows what they're doing, these chiropractors are on their game. It's Dr. Bud and Dr. T, Dr. Trillia. Dr. T owns the place, been around a long time, and it's called Peninsula Chiropractic Center. They're like a wellness center. They're right on Route 13 in Seaford. When you call, you want to make an appointment, they're very accommodating, in other words, and they have some days where they're open a little bit past 5, and they just know what they're doing. When you walk in, the lady that signs you in and everybody you're going to meet in between, they know that you're the customer, and they know that your satisfaction is important, and it's a great place for chiropractic care. So if you have any questions, whether your insurance covers this or that, or when can they schedule you, please give them a call. It's 302-629-4344, 629-4344, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web. Tell them I sent you. You'll be very pleased, and like their Facebook page. They are becoming more and more and more Facebook active all the time. Hey, we got a help wanted position at Weller's in Bridgeville, and I just want to see who else is coming on. Oh, it's after 8 o'clock. We've got another phone call coming in at about 8 o'clock from the Milton Chamber of Commerce. Then we're going to talk about a big event coming up at the Seaford Library here in the next week or so, and just a lot of different things. So don't go anywhere. The show is action-packed. We have a lot of stuff going on, but I wanted to also mention at Weller's in Bridgeville, we need somebody to cut grass and weed whack, okay? We are looking for somebody that can run a zero-turn mower and operate a weed whacker and is kind of passionate about detail. We got a lot of stuff there. We want it to look good and clean. This is a part-time job, 10, 15, 20 hours a week. Pretty much can set your own schedule. You know, it's got to do it while we're open, but we're looking for somebody to cut grass. We have all the equipment. We would just hire you, work you. It's a seasonal job, and if you have any interest in that, stop in and talk to Steve or Terry. And while you're at it, if you're a person that likes selling, likes talking and selling and giving people good service, we're also looking for another salesperson. So we're steadily growing. There's no doubt about it. And I like it. The economy is good. People's consumer confidence level is high. And we like it. So we're going to be getting a phone call a little bit after 8 o'clock. And in the meantime, I do want to brag on my accountant, which is George Luff. Luff and Associates in Milford, Andover, and Rehoboth, okay? And I'm very happy with them. So I've dealt with them for an accounting work for probably 25, maybe 30 years. Very pleased. I started dealing with them. They're the only other accountant. I've had one accountant who passed away, and then I switched over to Luff and Associates, and that's who I've dealt with forever. So if you need an accountant to help you with your taxes, or you're doing some estate planning, or you have an estate you want to settle, or whether it's personal or business, it doesn't matter. But something else they do with a lot of businesses, and I know people that deal with them, is payroll. It's called Easy Payroll. So there's nothing easy about payroll. But if you have a business, whether you got just a couple employees or you've got a bunch of them and you're busy doing what you do for a living and you don't want to be burdened and bothered with figuring out the payroll and doing all the reports, they can help you to whatever degree you want. So whether you want them to just help you compile everything and tell you what to write the checks out for, if you want them to do it all, they can provide as little or as much service as you want. Even if you don't deal with them for your accounting work, they still can help you with your payroll, okay? So it's called Luff and Associates. Their payroll system is called Easy Payroll. We've dealt with them now for quite a few years. We're very happy, okay? So I want to let you know, you give them a call. Here's the phone number, whether you're in Dover, whether you're in Milford, whether you're in Rehoboth, one phone number will get you where you need to be. So are you ready? It's 302-422-9699. That's 302-422-9699. On the web, it's luffcpas.com. All right, so we are here inside Smith's Cafe, a good sponsor and supporter of the show. I'd like to take a phone call just as quick as people can call. We're going to give away gift cards to Vanderwin's Ice Cream for free ice cream. If there's anybody out there that wants free ice cream, you need to call me right now. 422-7336. We'll set a gift card aside for you at Weller's in Bridgeville, and you can stop into any one of their 4 locations and get free ice cream, okay? So it's whether you want a cone or whether you want a cup, call right now, 422-7336, and we will put your name on the list, and you can have free ice cream at Vanderwin's Ice Cream. Caller, are you there? Good morning.
Yes, I'm here.
What is your name?
Randy Jones.
Randy. How you doing, Randy?
Not too bad.
All right. Well, we're going to set you a gift card aside for Vanderwin's at Weller's in Bridgeville, okay?
All right, sounds good. While I got you,
Yes.
what are they looking at? I'm interested. I work during the week, but is that something that you can do on weekends for cutting your...
The only time you got to do it while we're open, so you'd have Saturdays we're open 8 to 1, and you probably.
How long will it, I mean, I could probably do it. Like, what are you late open till on like Friday?
8 to 5 through the week, 8 to 5 through the week, and 8 to 1 on Saturday.
Okay, so I'm interested in it. But the only thing is I have my full-time job during the week, Monday to Friday. So.
Well, switch your full-time job to part-time.
I can't do that one.
Well, stop in and talk to Terry anyway, okay?
All right, sounds good.
See ya. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you.
All right, we got another caller. We're giving away ice cream at Vanderwin's. If anybody wants it, all you got to do is call 422-7336. Caller, are you there? There's nobody there? I'm talking to myself again? Huh? Oh, okay. It's 422-7336. Operators are standing by. So anyway, we're giving away gift cards to Vanderwin's Ice Cream. And I hear the phone. And all you got to do is stop into Weller's in Bridgeville and pick them up. And you can have free ice cream at Vanderwin's. Caller, are you there? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. And what is your name?
John Angeles.
John. All right. Well, we're going to set a gift card aside for you at Weller's in Bridgeville. And you could stop in and pick it up and get free ice cream at Vanderwin's. How's that?
Thank you.
Okay, there we go. It's that easy to get free ice cream. Now, I cannot guarantee that the ice cream is not going to be addictive, meaning I love Vanderwin's ice cream. So if you want some good ice cream, I'm giving it away for free. They have 4 locations now. They got Bridgeville, Greenwood, where else did I say? Dewey and Fenwick Island. And then they have 2 trucks running around. And if you see one of the trucks, the ice cream is, you can use this gift card there. So anyway, if you want one, it's 422-7336. We've only got about another minute or so. Now we're going to go off of the radio in a minute, but we continue right on Facebook. And if you ever want to watch the show again or see if you missed anything, you just can watch it on Jim Weller's Facebook page or Weller Does Delmarva's YouTube channel or whatever you want to do. That's what our advertisers love. You get more than one ad, because even if you're ever on the show, like Billy Johnson, who was just on the show, will probably take that show and share it on the Greenwood Mennonite School's Facebook page so people can see his interview and hear more about the event. So it's kind of neat. When you're on the show, you get the ad that people hear, but then you also get the opportunity or the option to be able to share the show and use that segment again. So if you ever want to be on, you got a business, you got a product, you're involved with a nonprofit, get up with me and we'll go from there. But right now we're trying to give away as much ice cream as we can for Vanderwin's. Hello, are you there? Hello?
Here's from the Milton Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, here we are. This is, okay, we're going to have to put you, this is the lady from the Milton Chamber. We're getting ready to go off of the radio, so I want to talk to you about 805 or 806, okay? Do you mind calling back in about maybe 3 or 4 minutes?
No problem.
All right, thank you. All right, so she's going to call back, and we're going to talk to her about a big event going on in Milton next weekend, okay? So Katie will take that call, and so it's ready for Colin. All right, are we still on the radio? I am not hearing things today, but that's okay. That's normal for me. I get talking, and when I talk, sometimes the flaps in my ears shut. In other words, I get talking so fast they can't open and shut fast enough. Here he is, everybody. He liked that. He thought that was funny.
Just not listening to other people. That's what it is.
Right. Colin, what's going on in your world?
Hey, so Wall Service Center. We're talking about. Let's hit this real quick. What you got something?
No, I was just going to tell you. I've just had 2 family members that would have extremely benefited from the free roadside assistance. And when I explained to them that you get that for free with an oil change, they've never heard of that. So I thought maybe we need to drive that point home, that it's just free.
Right. Well, one was a lock key in the car. The other was a dead battery, right?
Yeah. So jump start.
It would have been $75 less, most likely, than whatever they paid for.
Right.
So this does credit you up to $75.
Well, it would have been a nice little shot in the arm for a $35 or $40 oil change. I'm not quoting oil change prices, but
in that
I've
area,
had some done in that area, you know. So if I get my vehicle and I get the oil change done, and I don't know, 35, 38, I don't know how much it is because every vehicle is different. But so whatever my oil change is, I get this roadside assistance free.
Free, right? Absolutely free. So, we did a good check over on a vehicle the other day, and it was somebody that lives here locally, but their daughter lives and works over in the D.C. area. But she still brings her car over to have it serviced with us. So we were checking it over. They were having a little bit of issue, but on the test drive, I heard a lot of noise underneath. So we put it up in the air, and we found that the ball joints actually had separated from the lower control arms.
Get out
so
of town.
The ball joint is what is the bottom where your wheel sits. So it keeps everything in line there. And if it breaks,
your
big
wheel
trouble.
Right, you would have no
out.
control over your steering.
Exactly. So we saw, and it happened on both sides of this car, and it was odd, and it was just something that I happened to see when I was looking underneath doing this visual inspection. I heard some noises, and that was the sway bar end links making those. It's a common problem on those, and
wow,
it's not a real safety issue, the end links, but it could be. But these ball joints were a real big issue. So on this checklist, this is part of what we're looking at.
Right,
I actually caught that and saved them a lot of problems, possibly.
And they didn't pay for this check over at all?
They didn't pay for it at all. Nope, it was part of the regular service.
And you don't fix anything without anybody's approval?
Right. Yep, we called them, and we explained to them what was going on. And, they're longtime customers. They've been with us for a long time. They have lots of kids that have had their cars worked on with us, and so they trust us, and they understood what I was saying was, this is a real issue, and we need to take care of it.
Thank you for finding it. Thank you.
And I'm just thinking about the roads over in D.C., the potholes and stuff
and the speed limits.
Yeah, and
that people are driving.
And it could have been a real safety issue. So I'm glad we called it, and I'm glad we were able to get it taken care of. And they're taking the car back over to her this weekend. So,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
So anyway, it's just part of one of the things that we do, and that's just comes with a regular oil change. These are just
added value services that you have decided. And that's this owner operator. You're on the scene. This stuff matters to you.
Well, and that's why we like this checklist, because I might have forgotten that part years ago. You know what I mean? If we were busy, and
there's
nothing
this
checklist, we're
chance.
following every step, and we're looking at everything, and we're checking it off as we're doing it. So we've got a visual of what we've done and what we need to do still on it.
Right, and even if somebody goes home and says, I didn't understand what he said or whatever, they get a copy of that they can look at and call up or something like that.
Right. And you also understand, most people understand green, yellow, and red.
Correct.
So red, is really catching your attention. Green, I don't have to worry about it for a little while.
Right.
So,
and yellow means we should be having a conversation.
Let's start thinking about it. Yeah.
Right.
Let's start
preparing.
Saving money.
Be
budget
proactive,
for it.
Right.
Exactly. So Wall Service Center, 422-8110. WallServiceCenter.com on the web. Downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street, right across from a Gigante.
Gigante.
Yeah. Say it with a Spanish accent, Jim.
Gigante. That's my Sussex County Spanish. Gigante. By golly. Hey, are you going to look towards offering financing on automotive repairs?
Yeah, we've thought about it, and we're thinking about it still.
Okay.
I'm not positive.
Well, I met somebody yesterday that, had a new air conditioner system put in their vehicle a year ago.
Okay.
And they paid about $2,000.
Ooh.
And now it has a leak.
Yeah.
And I was explaining, we're coming back on the radio? Okay. But anyway, I was explaining that I think your air conditioning systems have a lifetime warranty.
Lifetime guarantee, yeah. Now, in defense of whoever installed it, when you put in an AC system, there's some things that don't get replaced, the hoses and things like that.
Well, that's what's wrong now is a hose.
Right. So that
another $300.
Right. And that's possible that really can happen.
Okay.
And but
well, I'm not even in the automotive repair business, but I find myself having 4 or 5 conversations a week about Wall Service Center.
Really?
Yeah, because people, they're starting to ask me like diagnostic questions. And my answer is get your vehicle to Wall Service Center in Milford and all the rest will be smooth sailing.
You don't claim to be the expert?
Not on this.
Wow.
I know my boundaries.
Well, I had somebody, if I can real quick, somebody mentioned something about audio, like PA speakers.
Okay.
And, they were asking, can I do this? Can I do that? I said, well, let me ask an expert, Kevin Short. So I asked Kevin, and I sent him back the response, that Kevin gave me. Then they were like, yeah, but can I do this and this? I'm like, and they said, they led off with, I'm no expert. But I said, well,
stop
I asked
right there,
the expert, and here's what the expert said. So,
well, don't fluff his feathers too much.
Right.
Kevin's right here.
Oh yeah, that's why I was doing it.
He's in a band. He's got a
pocket
Big Head, No Cattle, or what is it called?
No Cattle.
Oh, Big Hat. I thought it was Big Head, No Cattle. All right. Thanks, Colin.
See ya.
All right. So anyway, everybody, we're here. You're listening to Jim Weller, and that was Colin Walls, and he's a good supporter, a good friend, a good sponsor of the show. And we're inside Smith's Cafe, and we have somebody, I believe, on the telephone. Is this Diane? So let's get her connected if we can. Is Diane there? Good morning. Good morning. Is this
Hi,
Diane?
Jim.
How are you?
I'm very good, thank you, and thank you for having me on.
Well, thanks a lot. You're the executive director of the Milton Chamber of Commerce. Is that right?
That's correct.
This sounds like an unbelievably high-profile, high-paying position.
That's me, Jim.
Well, anyway, you got a big event coming up next Saturday. Is that right?
Yes, we do. It's a wonderful event. It's the Horseshoe Crab and Shorebird Festival.
Wow. And I've been a lot of things for the kids there. But
Oh, yes.
And is there a charge to park?
No, everything is free parking in Milton.
All right. And is there free parking in Milton downtown during the week or no?
Oh, yeah. We're completely free.
Well, that's a big selling point, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so free parking in Milton. I didn't know that. Is there a charge or a ticket to get in or anything?
No, the event is free as well.
Okay. So why don't you take a minute or so and describe this event to everybody? Maybe they've never heard of it.
Sure. It's been going on for about 15 years. It's a partnership between the Milton Chamber and the Prime Hook National Wildlife Refuge. We charter a bus to take people back and forth between the two locations. So if you come and park in Milton, you'll be able to hop the bus to Prime Hook. And it's an event where you can learn all about the birds of Delmarva and as well the horseshoe crabs, which are very important to a lot of things actually in the world. The ecosystem, fishing, horseshoe crab blood is used for a lot of experiments to help create pharmaceuticals for people. So horseshoe crabs are very important little guys, and they've been around since the dinosaurs.
Really? Horseshoe crabs have blood in them?
They do, and it's blue.
Really? Blue
Yes.
blood. Isn't that amazing?
Yes, and it's apparently so sterile that they can use it to do things like create vaccines.
Wow. That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Now, are there also craft vendors at this event and food?
Yes, there's going to be a lot of food, a lot of craft vendors. My favorite, the Lions Club, will be there with their funnel cake.
Oh, yes.
And and the Historical Society is going to be running a whole tent with activities in it for children. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
What time does the day start?
It starts at 9 a.m. and it closes up at 3 p.m.
Okay. And everybody's welcome. I mean, do you let people from other towns come, or is it only for the townspeople of Milton?
Oh, no, everybody can come.
Everybody.
And then everybody can come. And then because it ends at 3, you can go eat in one of our restaurants.
Yes.
Milton has some good restaurants now.
They sure do. Got quite a few of them.
Yep.
All right. Well, then, do we steer people to the Facebook page or to a website?
You can go to, excuse me, a few places. You can go to the Milton Chamber website. You can go to Delaware Scene, which lists the Horseshoe Crab Festival.
Okay.
And you can go to our Facebook page.
So plenty of places to learn more information. Is this rain or shine?
It is rain or shine.
And it's next Saturday.
And it's next Saturday. That's right.
I think that's the 25th. Am I right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to say thank you for calling in. And what are you doing today?
Today, I am working on the Horseshoe Crab Festival.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we appreciate your support, and we're excited. And Milton is a great little town, and I did not know it was free parking all the time. I think that's a cool feature.
It really is. Yeah.
No, I really
Thanks
didn't know
so
that.
much, Jim.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to stop by hopefully next Saturday, and my wife and I have been there many times, and it is a great event for the kids, the grandkids, or just the adults.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Well, then take care of yourself.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Look it up. The Milton Horseshoe Crab Festival. It is kind of cool. I didn't even know they had the buses that took you to, did she say Prime Hook? I think it was. It's kind of cool. So anyway, check that out. Now we have 2 more guests going to be on here in just a minute. We'll call them John and Janet. John and Janet are coming up. But the Atlantic Home Improvements and Handyman Service, people say, you talk about this Mark Johnson guy all the time. Well, I do, okay? And I think it's actually Don Johnson's son. and he's a sponsor of the show, and we thank him very much. This is Mark Johnson. He's got a partner named Don Lindsay. They're two good guys. They've been in the home repair, home building. They've been in the carpentry type world for a long time, 25 years. They don't want me to make them sound old. They tell me that. So I'm not trying to make them sound old, but they've been in business. They've got at least 25 years experience, okay? And they're licensed, they're insured, they know what they're doing. So if you got something small, something big, whether it's for your home or for your beach house, or you've got a friend that's got something that needs doing, we're talking like a ramp or a deck or a doorknob or a paddle fan or a window that's broke or a screen, handyman services or, repairs or whatever. They are just these two guys. They do a little bit of grass cutting. I saw that he had a couple openings for that the other day too. So they're just honest, they're fair, they're friendly, their estimates are free. They've got over 25 years experience. They're licensed, they're insured. Their phone number is, are you ready? It starts with 302 500-0133, 500-0133. It's called Atlantic Home Improvements and Handyman Service. If you would like them on Facebook, I get a fraction of a penny for every person I send to Facebook. So just like their Facebook page. But if you need anything, give them a call. If they can help you out, they'll let you know. And if they can't, they'll let you know. And they'll steer you in the right direction. Now, we have Janet and John have joined us, okay? I can pronounce Janet's last name real good. Janet Messick. And John Angelis?
Yep.
I got it right. There we go. So we are talking about a huge event that is going to be in Seaford, not seafood, Seaford.
Yes, sir.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
How you doing today?
I'm fine, and you?
Good. And what is your title at Seaford?
Well, I'm the president of the Board of Trustees of the Seaford District Library.
So you keep an eye on all the money.
I
and the books.
Oversee everything.
Everything.
Oversee everything, yeah.
Everything,
So,
okay. All right. So how is the library?
The library's doing great.
Okay.
We serve the community in lots and lots of ways.
Okay. Have you ever read a book?
Oh, yes.
Okay, just checking. All right. I haven't ever read a book, so I didn't even read the driver's ed manual. But I winged it pretty good. All right. So anyway, the library has decided to have this event. This is what, the second time around?
Yes,
second
sir.
annual?
Yes.
And I believe John is on the committee for the car show part of it?
I am the chairperson of the car show.
Chairperson. Okay. All right.
It was my idea to do it.
And we're doing it.
And Janet was nice enough to let me run wild with it.
Wow.
And
Okay.
probably right now she's regretting it because I've given her a lot of work to do.
Okay. But this is a fundraiser.
Yes, it is.
And
Yes,
it's
it
going to
is.
bring people to Seaford.
Yes, it's a fun fundraiser.
Yeah.
It is.
And is it a rain or shine event?
The rain date will be Sunday, May the 26th.
Okay, but we're focused on next Saturday,
Yes.
May 25th, downtown Seaford, right where? Where exactly?
It's not downtown. It's
Okay.
at the Seaford District Library, which is out on North Market Street,
Okay.
600 North Market Street, out by the Ross Mansion.
Oh,
out that way.
yep.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, plenty of parking. This is a great area to have this.
Yes, it is.
And the car show, how many cars we talk about? 10, 15?
No, last year we had 128.
128
We
cars.
had 2 fire engines, one from Blades, one from Seaford.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Wow, that's a big car show.
Well, this year it's going to be a little bit bigger.
Is it really?
I believe so.
All right, and what else are they going to have there? So we got a car show. First, is there any openings left for the car show? What if somebody wanted to get in?
They can come in the day of and then just pay $15 and show up and show their car.
It's
Or-
that simple.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Just bring your car, show up, bring your $15.
Okay.
Register it and park it in the lot. We have a panel of judges that judge it. There are
Okay.
8 different categories in the car show.
Okay.
It goes from every 10 years, and then there's a special interest category.
All right.
This year we also have a live band that play.
Really?
Charlie and the Cool Tones, and Charlie is the owner of T.S. Smith and Sons Orchard.
I know this guy.
I know you do.
Okay.
So
All
does
right.
everybody else probably.
Okay. All right. So and is this all free?
Free for spectators, yes.
Okay.
If you want to show your car, it's $15.
Okay.
$12 is a pre-registration. You'd have to give me a call
Quickly.
And well, we can work you out.
Okay.
The library allows me to do whatever I want with it, and it's
Really?
been working pretty well.
Janet, good to work with?
Excellent.
You got any complaints on her while she's here? We can just
Yeah,
iron them all out.
I tried to sit on a lot for this interview, and they told me I couldn't do it.
Is there other things going on?
At the library, yes. During
Okay.
this event, there's lots of food
We
vendors.
have food vendors, arts and craft vendors,
Really?
indoors and outdoor vendors. The Nanticoke Hospital is going to be setting up for free skin cancer screening.
Really?
Yeah, you get a chance when you're done with your show next
I'm
Saturday.
gonna
you should
do
come
that.
Check it out, and you can even bring your camera and film it.
Can I really?
Yeah, you can send it to me on email. I'd appreciate it.
Okay.
There is one more thing that I want
Okay.
to mention. We have a license plate that is donated to us.
Okay.
And it's a 5-digit tag that we will be auctioning off.
Okay.
The number is 41118, and I have the tag, the license plate
41118.
right here in front of me.
All right, well, take that sticker off the front of it, if you would, for just a minute. 41118. 41118. And you're going to auction that off?
I'm going to auction it off at 1 p.m.
1 p.m. All right, and what do you hope to get for this tag? What's your goal?
$1 million would be good, but
$1 million.
I'm hoping to come out with a couple of $1,000. It would be nice.
Okay. Oh.
I'm also thinking about throwing in my hat to get this and put it on one of my antique cars.
There you go. Turn it into a black and white one. Hold that back up again. Let Katie take a picture of us, if you would.
There you go, Katie.
There we go. So, Janet, what else do we need to know about the library?
The library is just not a library. It's not
Okay.
like the library that you went to and I went to when we were kids. The
Okay.
library now is like a community center.
I agree.
We had over 168,000 people visit the library last year.
Daggone.
Yes, we do. We have lots of services. We have an ESL program. for
What's ESL mean?
English as a second language. We
English
have-
as a second language.
Sussex Tech runs classes there for students who would like to learn English as a
Okay.
second language.
All right.
We also are the only place south of Dover where someone could get their GED. We
Really?
Yes. There's no place for you to take your classes or your test, and the Seaford Library is a Pearson testing center where you can come and take your test for that.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
impressive.
We have a social worker that comes once a week. We have a nutritionist.
I could get counseling there?
Yes, you could.
Wow.
Yeah, about if you had, benefits that you were trying to find out,
Okay.
your Social Security or whatever. She would help you with that.
Okay.
We have a nutritionist that comes and does classes with people about healthy eating, and
Are these free?
They're free.
Free services?
Is free. Everything is free. Yes.
Wow.
We have help with obtaining a job if you need help writing a resume or whatever.
Okay.
And that's in addition to all of the children's programs that we have. Our children's summer reading starts June the 14th. We have a big kickoff then. We have book clubs. We have exercise classes, Tai Chi, line dancing, yoga, everything there. So.
Have you took up the line dancing?
No,
How about you,
I've
John?
watched it.
I actually teach the ballroom dancing at the library, and I tried to get Janet to come in for one of my classes with her husband.
You
Danny.
teach ballroom dancing?
Yes, I do. I've been doing it for over 30 years.
Really?
Yep.
Is there a height requirement to learn ballroom dancing?
No, you just got to know how to go left, right, or right, left, right, left. whichever
Really?
The case may be.
Is there a charge for this?
No.
No.
Free ballroom dancing?
Yes.
That's the special
Free
thing. about-
line dancing?
The only thing that there are little donation buckets around the library here
Okay.
and there. Donations are good because the library can use the money.
Sure.
I started working with the library a little over 2 years now. I got to know the back of the house.
Okay. Wow.
I'm like you guys. When you went in, it was you went there and read books, and they had
Mm-hmm.
puppet shows and stuff like that. But watching the stuff that this library does, as I see it from the back of the house, they do some awesome things there.
So we really want to encourage people to just check out the Seaford Library.
Exactly.
And if you come
But
next
especially
week,
next Saturday.
exactly, you can look at cars and check out the library.
Right. All right. Anything else? I don't even know if we set the timer, but I bet we've been 5 minutes.
We have been.
For real? Golly day. I'm in overtime now. That's where I make my money, at the overtime.
That's where we win
Right.
too.
Right. Huh?
That's
where
where you
we
have a
win.
winner, overtime.
Right. Overtime. Anything else? Any contact info? Websites, Facebook page?
If anybody wants to hear about the show, they
Okay.
can give me a call on my cell phone, which
All
is
right.
302-381-4252, and the name's John Angeles.
All right.
And by the way, thank you for the free ice cream coupon.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, we're trying to get you in the store. That's what we're trying. It's
I
a
was in
ploy.
the store here when you put it out there, so
Okay.
I picked up my cell phone and called you, and it worked.
Well, good. All right. Anything else with you, Janet?
No, just come out next Saturday. It's going to be a beautiful day.
You gonna be
so
there?
far. Yes, I will. Yeah.
All right. So,
Hey,
and
Janet, you should also give everybody the email address of the library so they can go on the website and look you up.
You could go to the Facebook page that we have also, and the
Okay.
website is www.seafordlibrary.com. .delaware.org.
Okay. On a side note, Seaford seems to be exploding here lately. Got a Chick-fil-A coming.
Oh, yeah.
New Starbucks. A lot of things. Planet Fitness.
Yes.
So it's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else I need to know?
I think that's about
No,
it.
the
All
show's
right.
from 9 to 3.
What time's the tag auction?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. Okay. All right. That should be feisty.
You should come down and try to outbid me.
I should.
I
We'll
challenge
see.
you.
Okay.
Thank
All right. I'm going to leave you guys, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you both,
Thank
you.
okay?
Nice meeting
Take
you.
care. Nice meeting you. All right, so there we go. Next Saturday, Seaford Library. Lots of things. Your library is not your grandmother's library any longer. Things are different. Things are happening. I've got grandkids that go to the library and love it. Speaking of a good company, I want to talk about L&W Insurance Agency. I am very happy with them. I buy all of my insurance, my homeowners. They are a sponsor of the show. Thank you, Katie, for reminding me of that. And I want to say that L&W Insurance Agency has supported this show pretty much from the get-go, all right? So I want to let you know, if you need insurance, whether you got a jet ski or a travel trailer or a motorhome or just a regular car, or you're a renter and you need renter's insurance, or you're a landlord and you need insurance on the properties, or whatever you may need. If you need to talk about health care, life insurance, disability insurance, if you want to talk about insurance, L&W Insurance is a great organization. They're very active on Facebook, so you can look them up there. But if you want to talk to somebody eye to eye, not over the phone, not some 800 number, you want to know what you're getting and you want to know who you're dealing with. L&W is a great company. Been around now 80-some years. Think about that. They've probably seen a lot of changes, and they probably are just, able to guide you in the right direction with your insurance purchases. So if you want to talk insurance, you give them a call. If you got insurance and you want to just compare what you got to what they would offer, if you want them to critique it and tell you whether you got the best bang for the buck, or, oh my goodness, this is missing and you need to find that out before the day you need it. L&W Insurance Agency does personal, residential, homeowners, whatever you may need. It's lwinsurance.com on the web, and their phone number is, are you ready for it? 302-856-7828. 302-856-7828. Now, I want to tell you about the rest of the show. It's about 8:24. We're going to continue right on till 8:30 on the radio and the Facebook. Then we're going to take a break from the radio for a couple minutes, but we never take a break from YouTube and we never take a break from Facebook. So if you're watching on Facebook, let us know where you're watching from. If you have any comments, ideas, suggestions, even complaints, we take it all, okay? In other words, but we're here to please. We have a good time with the show. We have different guests on. If you have something you want to say, sell, or promote, or talk about, let us know, and we'll see what we can do to get you on this show. We do it each and every Saturday morning from 7 to 9. We're sponsored by Smith's Cafe. We do it right here inside the restaurant. You literally could be sitting at this booth right next to me here and just listening or watching the show. We do it every Saturday now, and we've done it now for almost 6 full years. So we're thinking about having a party or something like that. So I mentioned Dave Hill's birthday is today, and it really truly is today. I wanted to let you know that Weller's is going to be closed on Memorial Day, and I also found out that Smith's Cafe is going to take a break on Memorial Day. But normally Smith's Cafe is open 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So if you're looking for a good home-cooked, family-friendly environment, this is a great place to get something to eat. They have breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. You can see and hear and learn about them on their Facebook page. And they're a sponsor, supporter of the show, and we thank them very much. So I want to tell you that we have a lot going on. One more person that has really, really helped this show, been a good supporter, another sponsor, I guess is basically what I'm saying, is Wilson's Auction. I'm looking at this auction and I'm thinking, my goodness, this is a cool looking auction. So if you want to learn more about Wilson's Auction, remember they have a website and they're also on Facebook. So it's Wilson's Auction in Lincoln, okay? Been around over 40 years. They sell stuff all the time. Today at 10 o'clock this morning in Lincoln, Wilson's Auction opens up. They're open now. You can go there right now. But there's going to be stuff being sold all day and into the evening, and a lot of fun. Great way to turn stuff into cash. You got something you want to get rid of, take it to Wilson's and drop it off, and they'll sell it for you, okay? But today, they also, in addition to Lincoln, they have an off-site auction up in Pearson's Corner today. May 25th is not today. In fact, today and today only, the only auction they have is in Lincoln. May 25th is next Saturday. I'm getting ahead of myself here. So what I'm saying is today in Lincoln, Wilson's auction at 10 o'clock has an auction inside, outside, goes all day and into the evening. Then Tuesday night at 6 o'clock, they have an auto auction. Next Saturday, the 25th, they are going to have the auction in Lincoln, but they're also going to have this off-site auction, and that is going to be in Pearson's Corner in Hartley. And I'm looking at it, and there's going to be tractors, equipment, trucks, hay equipment, miniature horse-drawn vehicles, ATVs, lawn and garden, shop equipment, tools, lumber, guns, ammo, collectibles, furniture, and more. And that is next Saturday, the 25th. So you can learn a lot, because right after that one, then on Monday, the 27th, Memorial Day, while Weller's is closed, you'll be able to go to Wilson's auction also on Memorial Day. A lot of tags going to be sold on that day, and a 67 Chevelle also. So if they're all blending together and I'm not making sense to you, just go to wilsonsauction.com and click on where it says upcoming auctions, and you can see all the different events they have. But for sure, today, starting at 10 o'clock this morning, Wilson's auction on Route 113 in Lincoln will be open, and you can find yourself a bargain, all kinds of stuff. It's a lot of fun. Check it out if you've never been to Wilson's auction, and there's no buyer's premium. What you bid is what you pay. We're taking a break from the radio. We're going to come back in a few minutes, but we're going to continue right on Facebook and YouTube. Now, this is my continuing on. We are continuing. This is a non-stop program when it comes to Facebook and YouTube. So if you are watching on the Facebook, we would really, really appreciate it if you would hit the share button, okay? And I want to thank everybody that does watch the show. We're on each and every Saturday, and we do have a lot of people that do watch, people that do share, and we just thank everybody for that, and we try to make this show as entertaining as we possibly can. So we're going to be talking to Walls Service Center one more time, and I did mention earlier that it's David Hill's birthday. Weller's Utility Trailers is open, and we are going to be open today till 1 o'clock, and we're here for all your utility trailer, kayak, generator, dog kennel, carport, chicken coop, swing set, and wheel bearing needs. Now, this is Colin Walls, Walls Service Center.
Yes, good morning.
Locally owned and operated, El Presidente. Mm-hmm. And what's going on?
All that. Yeah, everything.
Everything.
Is the mic on?
Is the mic on? Yeah, mine's on. Test.
Yeah.
Is this thing on? Yes, it is.
So, hey, happy birthday, Dave Hill.
Dave Hill, I can't believe it.
Also, another good friend of mine, Clint Hallman. Thank you.
Clint.
Happy birthday. Yep.
Good morning.
Yep.
Happy birthday.
So, lots of people with
Your
birthdays
gift
today.
is in the mail.
It's in the mail, right.
It's in the mail from somebody else.
Right. Just scratch your name out and put mine on it.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's a good one.
All right. So,
Walls Service Center.
Yes, Walls Service Center. We talked about the a little bit about the roadside assistance and a little bit about the check over we do and the vehicle that we called a few issues on, safety issues, actually. And so we're happy to take care of them. What other good jobs that we have this week that I can think of, Colin? Did I miss
oil
something?
changes.
We had plenty of oil changes.
Any air conditioner
AC,
work yet?
Yep, did a rear evaporator core in a Town and Country van. Yep, so it's for the rear air conditioner. It was leaking pretty bad. So.
I had a vehicle with a front and rear air conditioner. Yep.
Did you?
Yeah. It's kind of nice to have that because the people
are
in the back.
Are you bragging or are you complaining?
No, I'm
about
not.
This?
But this, you said it was a van.
Yeah, it was a van, Town and Country van, nice van. Yep. So we did that. We replaced the evaporator core back there. We figured out what it was, and we had to order. We actually went with a factory part on that. Chrysler part, because we know from experience that the aftermarket parts for those just aren't up to the standards of so I mean, we've seen a few failures with those. So when we see that, we say, you know what, we're just going to go back with a factory part. It lasted in the car for however many miles I had on, 100 and some thousand miles, and however many years. So
you face the customer when something doesn't go smooth.
Yeah, we do.
You know what I mean? Like the guy
sometimes
who buys,
it's not comfortable, but we do.
The person who buys the inexpensive part or wants something for less and doesn't realize there's a difference. You can buy this part or this this part, but there's a difference. I mean,
and I just had a conversation with Kevin about the same thing. You know,
Really?
that the speaker qualities of different speakers. You know, and,
Right.
And if you're putting a live performance out there, and you want the sound coming out of that speaker to sound like what's actually going into the speaker, you know, or what's going into the microphone.
Right.
You know, the singer or the guitar or whatever. You want it
Right.
to sound, because you could really mess somebody's sound up.
Right,
with
somebody could say, I really don't
low
like
quality speaker.
their tone, and it's really not.
Right.
They didn't mean to be twangy. It was the cheap speaker.
Exactly. So
Right.
it's it's the same thing. It's
With everything.
What we're
Tires,
looking for is what kind
trailers,
of
parts,
quality product do you want to put out, and we want to put out a quality product because we want to be able to stand behind it and tell people that yes, we did that job. That's our
Right.
work.
Right.
So, and we want it to last for the customer. That's the other thing. We want it to last for the customer, and so they can get their money's worth out of it. That's where the
Right.
value comes in, not
Right.
just the price. It's the value.
What's that saying? Something about
the difference between price and cost?
Yeah, is the value.
Yeah, so the difference between price and cost, price is how much is it right now.
Right.
The cost is how much does it
cost me in the long run.
Right.
Right.
So if you've got to replace it twice.
I saw somebody the other day put something on Facebook about how when you're shopping around for something and you find somebody really cheap, you need to factor in something extra to their cost. Because you know it's not going to go smooth.
Right.
You know there's some reason they're cheaper. I used to tell people all the time, I got no problem with somebody that's cheaper than me because they've already determined what they're worth.
Right.
You know, they're worth less.
Right.
So,
and I don't want to say make it sound like we're
conscious. expensive
because we're not expensive.
It's value.
It's the best value, the best bang for your buck.
Right. I mean, an oil filter might be $6 versus $4.97
or $2 or even $1 something I've seen.
Right.
Yeah.
So, now what do you want? You've got a $40,000 vehicle where the engine is making thousands of revolutions per minute.
Right.
Do you want the cheapest oil filter you can find
Right.
filtering that oil, or do you want, something a little bit better?
Right.
And I just don't think people stop and think about that. I think they're so used to the big box stores. They look on the shelf and there's all these wiper blades or all these. I have learned just with wiper blades, there's a huge difference between a cheap wiper blade
There is.
and a good wiper blade. But they all look black.
We've actually seen some from a large online marketplace.
Okay.
And their name is somewhere between A and Z. And they have some kind of wipers. I don't even know what brand they are.
Okay.
That these people have been getting them from, and they must be super cheap. But we've put on, I don't know, probably a half a dozen or 10.
Where the customer brought their own.
Right after they put them on, they're like, these are the
Man.
worst wipers I've ever had.
Right, and that's just not something you don't go cheap on Kleenex, you don't go cheap on toilet paper, and you don't go cheap on wiper blades.
Right.
You
I've
know?
never heard those in the same category before, but maybe.
But seriously, in other words, I'm going to tell you a Kleenex story. I was using some Kleenex the other day, and I just thought to myself, I just said, it tears every time I wipe my nose. I'm like, this has got to be some cheap Kleenex.
And
I
it
looked
probably
at the
wasn't
box,
Kleenex.
and it wasn't Kleenex.
Exactly.
And I'm like, daggone, but somebody was probably looking for a deal. And I ended up, I'm aggressive nose wiping. I got these big fingers, these big strong arms, and I got to keep moving. But there's nothing worse than having to use twice as much tissue. Then it's not cheap.
Well, then before that, it's when you learn that you have to use twice as much tissue.
Right. It's that learning curve that gets me. All right, so we're on the radio.
Oh, great.
We're talking about the value or no value of cheap Kleenex.
Right.
We won't talk about cheap toilet paper, okay? Let's leave that alone.
We'll leave that alone.
And cheap wiper blades, okay?
Right.
So anyway.
All right, Wall Service Center, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com on the web, downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street. I'm going to let you get back to your show, Jim.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your support of this show, Colin Walls. All right, we talked about a happy birthday to Dave Hill. We talked about Weller's Utility Trailers is open. We talked about Weller's is going to be closed on Memorial Day, and so is Smith's Cafe. I want to talk about First Class Heating and Air just real quick. This is a great company. It's the time of year. You're getting your air conditioner. You're turning it on, and you want to make sure that you got good air conditioning because you also want your energy bill to be efficient, okay? So an air conditioner that's not working just right is going to cost you more money in energy. So First Class Heating and Air is a locally owned, locally operated place that does all kinds of heating and air conditioning work. They do home performance. They do plumbing. They're licensed. They're insured. Their vehicles are lettered. They know what they're doing. Their people are trained. They stand behind what they do. And they've been in business 40 plus years. So I want to tell you something. There's something to be said for dealing with quality companies because you deserve the best. When you have somebody work on something and then it doesn't work just right and then you can't get a hold of them, you can get a hold of First Class Heating and Air 24/7, okay? They offer emergency service. They do commercial. They do residential. They're a great company. Whether you're doing some remodeling and you need some new heating and air conditioning installed, maybe your ductwork's a little wonky, maybe you want some home performance work done to your place, whatever you may need, First Class Heating and Air is a great supporter, sponsor of this show, and they're good people. So the number is 302-934-8900, 302-934-8900, firstclasshvac.com on the web. Tell them that I sent you. They'll take good care of you, and they also are on the Facebook. I want to talk real quick, one moment. I want to ask Kevin Short a question because we're going to do a segment in a minute, and he's a sponsor, and he's a good sponsor. Kevin loves to spend money, and I love for him. Yeah, I love him spending money with Weller Does Delmarva. So Kevin and I have become pretty good friends. Some days we're great friends, and some days it all depends on whether he's buying something from me or I'm buying something from him. But I want to ask Kevin if he likes this next item I'd like to talk about for just a second. It's called ice cream. And I don't know if Kevin Short is an ice cream connoisseur or not. I know he likes sweet tea with Splenda.
Yeah, I do.
And
you know, ice cream is actually... I could live the rest of my life without ever eating any more ice cream.
Really?
But I like it. I mean, it's okay.
Okay. Nobody has to hold you down and feed it to
No.
you. Right.
Debbie's a big ice cream person. So,
okay. Are you operating on a budget? Somebody told me you're on a budget now.
I wonder who that is. Yeah.
I just want to brag on Vanderwins. I've become friends with the Vanderwin family.
It's very good.
And I've noticed they take pride in what they do. They're growing. They've got 4 locations now. And I love their ice cream.
A lot more cows.
A lot more cows.
Yeah.
They're happier. Because now the cows know they're being profitable.
There you go.
In other words, at first they just thought they existed. In other words, now they see the customers.
I see.
So, you know, when you have dairy cows, but you don't have an ice cream store, the dairy cows never really get to see the consumer.
That's right.
So if you go to Vanderwin's, at least the one in Bridgeville, the cows come right up to the fence, and you could take a picture with them in the background and so on. But ice cream. Vanderwin's, the family has been in our community over 60 years. You know, just good people, good farmers. They're involved in organizations. It's just a good group of people. And like I say, I've just got to know them over the past few years, but I've known some of them for many years. So anyway, but I want to tell you, if you like ice cream, whether you want to just get some and take it home, like a quart or a pint or whatever, you can do that. If you're having an event for, like, you know, say you're having an open house or a party or whatever, and you want them to bring one of them ice cream trucks and just everybody can.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
You could just go at it.
It's good stuff. I've had it.
Yep. So anyway, we're giving away some of the ice cream gift cards, but I just want to let you know, Fenwick Island, Dewey Beach, Greenwood, and Bridgeville. All right, Fenwick Island, Dewey Beach, Bridgeville, Greenwood, and I also want to mention that they have those trucks for hire if you want to have them come to your event. Cones, cups, pints, quarts, and like their Facebook page, Vanderwin's Ice Cream. All right, now we're going to talk to Kevin Short. So Katie, you can go ahead and start the timer now. It's real official.
Whoa.
It's real official.
Hang on a second.
All right, hold on.
Before we get started.
Okay.
The last time I was here, I was filling in for you.
Yes, you were.
And I discovered that nasty thing you're speaking into, that windscreen.
I thought it was just like, I went to the Lodge frying pan place. And I learned that frying pans, they become seasoned as you use them.
That's seasoned. Yeah.
I thought that this windscreen was seasoned.
That's seasoned with a little special little own Jim Weller odor. to it.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, so
now I have an odor.
So, well, we all do.
Oh, it's Christmas here.
Yeah.
This is a Christmas time.
No. There's an invoice associated with this. It's over there in that box.
All right.
But
I'm going to install this one because I bet there was an installation fee for that other one. Now that's not too bad, everybody.
That's not.
There's no hairs.
That is spit. That is like full of your spit.
Well, here, let me put it next to my glass of water. Oh,
there we go.
This is brand new.
I've replaced this
Never
one,
been
and
used.
you can hear that it sounds better already.
It does.
Yes.
Man, I sound taller already.
You do.
Yes. I have more deepness to my voice.
All right. Don't rip it.
So, what am I supposed to do?
Because I got more. I know.
What do you
am I
do
saying?
when they
Silly
get
me.
bad? Wouldn't I just have turned it inside out? Isn't it like a beanie hat?
Not like your underwear.
Oh my God!
No.
Or my socks. Oh.
Yeah, it could be thrown away.
Okay.
Or DNA tested. You can run that through a crime lab. Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Can we start the timer now?
Yeah, well, I just wanted to say, and I enjoyed doing the show.
Well, thank you.
Except that experience was a little. I think I just took it off, didn't I? I just pulled it off.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. So.
Was it really that bad?
Jim, I do a lot of things for you. I don't really want to, I don't really want to exchange saliva.
Well, you used my earbuds.
Yeah. I did not. I used my own.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
I used your receiver.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So people don't share earbuds either?
They do not. No. Typically, that's there's health issues there.
All right.
So anyway, yeah. So that's all I wanted to say. We can start the timer. We can get serious now.
All right. Well, get serious. Tell me something's going on.
Now that I've I got to start off with bringing you something to sell. So
I appreciate it.
I got some gaff tape over there too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
New or used?
Brand new.
Brand new?
2-inch white and black.
2-inch white and black gaff tape.
Yep, there you go.
What other colors does it come in now that we're on the clock?
It comes in multiple colors. I mean, you
Camo?
can get no, I don't know.
No,
Maybe
I'm
it might,
messing.
but white and black are the two most popular. But there's yellow, there's pink, there's green, the fluorescent green. We stock yellow or we stock white and black, and a little bit of the fluorescent.
Okay.
So,
all right. And you sell these windscreens?
We do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it is important. Hygiene is important.
It is.
And we're not saying it just because it's Saturday and it's the day we take a shower. We're not saying it for that reason.
And that was your own microphone. I mean, actually, there's probably less of a hygiene issue because you're using that microphone all the time.
That's true. That's true.
That's fine. However,
when a guest host
comes in, he does not necessarily want to speak into this same one that's totally saturated with your dry spit.
So are you telling me that right down to something as simple as a windsock for a microphone, you sell that stuff?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yep.
gaff tape. Because when I think of you, I think of
accessories.
big things: a stage, lighting.
No, we got all cables, adapters, accessories. Everything that goes along, everything you need to make everything you have work. We offer that.
Okay.
So we sell it.
Been in business 30 years now?
30 years. 30 years in September.
Wow. All right. And so you sell, service, rent, you deliver, you can provide people to do the work.
We deliver. I had a delivery yesterday in Ocean City.
Really?
In the middle of car cruise, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't charge enough for that.
I didn't factor the extra time in, did you?
Factor that. Was it one light on 68th Street or I don't know, one of the just past the Route 90 bridge. One of those lights I set through 4 changes before I got through the intersection. Yeah.
Wow. That had to be frustrating.
The town was just lined with people. There's a lot of cars. It's a great event, and we're working that event, so I really can't complain about it. We're
there's
down
music there.
Yeah. We did Joe Diffie on Thursday night. There and this was not a car cruise related event. This was going on at the Clarion, and I had to make a delivery, and it was it took a while.
But you got it done.
I did, absolutely.
And the customer was happy.
The customer was happy. They were, it was an emergency, so.
Well, and you took care of them.
They called and they had forgotten something. They were coming from Philadelphia and they had left something and needed it.
It was serious.
So
but you're available.
I jumped in the car and took off.
Wow.
Yep.
You personally?
Yeah, because we were out of people. Yeah.
Okay.
We had Caitlin on vacation yesterday.
All right.
Michael and Aaron were in New Jersey for the New Jersey Annual Conference of the United Methodist Church. They were there.
Okay.
Dutch and Brandy were in Reading, Pennsylvania, doing a barbershop event. And,
Really?
let's see, Gino was over at the Avalon, and then the rest of our guys were car crews.
Do you ever need any help? You ever hiring?
Yeah, we've actually got a job posting right now on Indeed.
Really? Okay.
Looking for a full-time warehouse person.
Okay.
Right now, our warehouse people all have multiple duties. They either drive or they're techs. We want somebody just to be in the warehouse all the time.
To unload gear, make sure it's in good order, put it in the right place.
Yeah, do minor repairs. It comes off the truck, something's broken.
Right.
They can take a speaker grill. They can take a grill off and straighten it, or paint a cabinet that got nicked or something like that.
Right.
So I mean, we're not looking
just
for
keep the warehouse
an
in good order.
electronics tech, but we're looking for somebody that can make minor repairs.
Okay.
Yep.
Load trucks.
Yep. We've got a lot of applications, but nobody with any audio experience. Well, I think one person had very minimal audio experience. So we're going to keep the posting out there and see what happens.
Okay.
Because we're picky about who we pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got good people. I noticed
I saw a guy the other day. I don't get this. There's a guy I know, and he's a friend of mine. He has a business in Ocean City, and he may see this and think. But he had an ad saying he was looking for people, and all he wanted was somebody that could fog a mirror. Anybody, don't care. I'm desperate for help.
He was joking, kind of down deep.
But what's that? You don't. I don't want that. Do you?
Right. I don't.
I mean, we all need help, but
right, we all need help, but you don't want to hire somebody whose probation officer tells them when they can work.
That's exactly right.
You don't want somebody whose girlfriend applies for the job for them.
And the other thing is, sometimes when you look at a resume and you see that this person is 25 years old and had 19 jobs,
right? It's not a contest.
Yeah, it's
not a contest.
So it's. But I thought that I get it. It was he posted on Facebook. I mean, he's desperate. He really does need help. He's really busy, and he's looking for summer help. So it's kind of a little bit of a different thing,
right?
But I mean, we'll turn down 25 prospective employees to find the right one,
right?
And then we may go through 2 or 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, it's just.
You're picky people looking for picky people.
It's hard to find good help right now.
Oh, everybody wants a job.
Everybody's working.
Nobody wants to work.
There you go.
Everybody wants a job.
Yep.
All right. Well, what else is going on? Tech Talk Live coming up.
Nobody wants to die.
That's right.
So,
and everybody wants Michelins, but they want the cheapest tires we got.
There you go. Yeah. So we've wasted.
Is there any other scenarios? Government shrimp. All right.
What was
Tech
that? Talk?
Jumbo shrimp.
Jumbo shrimp.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Tech Talk Live is next Tuesday night.
Why do you park on the highway, drive on the parkway? Yeah.
Right. All that crazy stuff.
Yeah. So anyway.
When is the next Tech Talk Live?
May 28th.
That's not next week. That's the day after Memorial Day.
That is the day after Memorial Day. That's right. It's 2 weeks away.
It's your day after Memorial Day edition.
And exactly. And we're having Galaxy Audio. Which is Galaxy Audio has been around for a long time.
Man, they're out of this world.
Yes, they are. We're actually doing a Galaxy Audio TQ6 giveaway. I don't know. Do you have that image for Facebook?
The TQ6?
The TQ6. That's it. It's a powered speaker, much like the speaker you have here.
Yes, it has its own amp.
But that has its own battery, so it's totally portable.
Oh, really?
Excuse me.
So you could just hook a microphone to it.
You could put that on. You could take that on the beach. Who was your guest this morning doing weddings?
The clerk of the peace.
The clerk. I think Sussex County should buy a pair of these.
And it looks like it's handheld.
And, you can just take that out. You could put that on the beach, hook a microphone into it, and then have a little sound system for your wedding.
Is that hole in the back where you just talk right into the hole?
No,
and it comes right.
That's a handle. That's the
bottom.
That's the bottom. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. So how much is one of them worth?
That particular model is $99. We're giving one away on Tech Talk.
$99?
$99.
I have a candidate for one of them.
Cool.
Colin does.
Okay. Yeah. I mean.
Anyway.
About that. Yeah.
Okay. So you're giving it away for free?
Giving it away for free.
How much is it if you win it?
It's free.
Really?
Yep.
And you're going to deliver it and hook it up and run the wires?
No. Yeah, I know. You'll have to
pick it up in Georgetown.
Pick it up. Or,
it's a ploy to get you in the store.
The problem with Tech Talk is that we have people that win from all over the country. So we have to
still,
ship
make them come to Georgetown.
We have to ship this stuff. So that's a heavy speaker. So
plus shipping.
Yeah. No, we'll give it away. But sometimes we give away these things that are, $150 and we spend $40 to send it to them, So it's like, wait a minute, does this math work?
So how do you win that? You got to listen to the show.
Tech Talk Live is a show that's 90 minutes long. The first hour, we talk about technical questions, and we've had a lot of questions this month. We average, I don't know, a normal month is probably about 10 questions, but I think we've probably gotten like 20-some questions this month. It's been
really,
for some reason people are inquisitive. I don't know.
Inquiring minds
they are,
want to know.
So we'll take the email questions. We'll take questions on the phone. That's for the first hour. The second or the third half hour, which is the last half hour of the show, we're joined by a sponsor guest that gives away a product. And this month is Galaxy, and there'll be Galaxy Audio, and they'll be giving away a TQ6. So to win it, you just participate in the show, and it's done at random.
Done at random.
Okay. We kind of lean randomly towards people who call. We like callers in that last segment.
Callers.
I would have to say that is sometimes more heavily weighted in
than anything.
The randomness.
So if I participated by waxing everybody's vehicle out in the parking lot, that would not be the same.
No, if the comments on Facebook are nice, but somebody that actually
takes
the time,
phone calls.
Yeah, because we like blindsiding the manufacturer. It's easier to
catch him off guard.
There you go. That's fun. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So Tech Talk Live is a monthly show. May 28th.
We only have 13 seconds. Look, I'm like.
I saw that.
I got like tons of stuff.
You've heard of overtime. You're very familiar with it.
Yeah. Well, this is reminders time.
Okay.
Yep. Happy birthday. You were giving happy birthdays to Dave Hill earlier. Tomorrow is John Thompson's birthday.
John Thompson's birthday's tomorrow?
And
we should give out his cell phone number and get people to call him and wish him happy birthday.
We should not do that, actually. I talked to him on the way over here this morning.
Okay.
He's very excited about, having another birthday.
Another birthday.
Yeah. And tomorrow, to celebrate his birthday, we are performing with Linda Randall at Crossroad Community Church.
What time?
She's there. We're in the 8 o'clock service. Because it's John's birthday, he's leaving town.
Wait a minute. Tomorrow's Sunday, isn't it?
Tomorrow's Sunday, yeah. So she's there tonight.
I had no idea.
In the Saturday, she's in the Saturday evening service tonight, and she's in all 3 services tomorrow.
Really?
We are with her on the 8 o'clock service
tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Is this free?
Yeah, it's free.
Okay.
And she's on. Linda's going to be on our new record. She's done. We've recorded it. That's in the
here
can,
we go,
as they say. So we're going to be doing that song called Harper David. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Excellent. All right. And so John's birthday's tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay. What kind of gifts does John want?
Who knows? Guitars.
I mean, just gift cards or gift cards to Mid-South Audio.
Vintage guitars would
vintage.
Make him very happy. Yes.
Vintage.
Yes. I wrote this down somewhere. Do More 24 for Debbie.
Yeah, June something.
June 6th.
June 6th.
Yes.
June 6th.
So she was the
6th of the 6th month.
Yeah, 6/6.
Yeah, she was the top receiver of donations last year
for small businesses.
And this year she wants to be the top twice.
Yes.
Wow.
So
Do More 24, June 6th.
And she'll probably want to come by here and talk to you about this in the next couple of weeks.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We do this show every Saturday.
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday.
And you keep track.
We do. Right here.
You know how when some people, when their career ends, they're looking for like something else to get into.
Right.
I know what yours should be.
Analytics.
A baseball statistician.
Oh, baseball.
Because they keep track of the most ridiculous things.
Right.
This pitcher, this batter, when he bats right-handed, with a rain forecast on a Tuesday, bats like 800, So,
well, they got to have something to talk about.
You can keep track of all that. So how many shows is this?
297, Kevin.
And how many here?
92.
So
93.
297.
That's
You're coming
almost
up on
6 years.
300.
Yeah. We need to do something.
A big 300?
I don't know.
That's only 3 weeks away.
I know. I don't know. I think about it every Saturday and forget till the next Saturday. I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to give away all the used wind socks from from the microphone?
You could, yeah.
Vanderwin's gift cards?
Your
or
DNA sample. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could do that. Or a free Kleenex.
Free Kleenex?
Yeah.
New, preferably.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you should celebrate 300 shows. That's a lot.
Right behind that show, 312, which is the 6 years. 50 times 6 is 300. 2 times 6 is 12. Show number 312 is March 12th, which is my birthday, and it's also the 6-year anniversary.
Well, that's the one you got to celebrate.
Right.
March
that
12th.
one, I think we should give out.
Not March 12th.
No, 312.
Oh.
Wait a minute. I don't know where I was getting.
What did you say?
312.
Yes.
Is 6 years.
Yes. Oh, and 312 is your birthday. But that's got nothing to do with the anniversary.
That is the only tag I regret selling. 312. Seen it just the other day.
Really?
I regret selling that one. But listen, I think we should give away $100 bills.
I'm sure you have plenty. You keep them guys working late at night. That's what they're doing, right?
Printing them.
Yeah.
And critiquing them.
Yeah.
We're critiquing them.
Yeah.
So
you're almost off the air.
I'm almost off the air. I got to wind it up,
yeah,
man.
I better leave
All
it
right.
alone.
So thank you, everybody, for watching. If anybody wants to have anything for free, ask your local government.
Yeah.
So we gave away some gift cards for free ice cream. I just want to make sure people know tomorrow morning.
I didn't get one.
Well, I'll get you one.
Okay.
Tomorrow morning at Smith's Cafe, they have a breakfast buffet that is fantastic, and it's only $8.95. I have some family members that just absolutely love it. I did mention we're looking for somebody to help us cut grass and weed whack, and we're also looking for a salesperson. Or if you can do both, we'll talk about that.
Wow.
But we really need 2 different people. But anyway, we thank you, everybody, for being part of the show, whether you're a sponsor, whether you're a friend, whether you're a viewer or a listener. We would like any input you would give us. We appreciate Facebook for designing Facebook Live so that we could do our show through that. And Smith's Cafe for being a great sponsor. Kevin Short also. Here, I'll give you a Vanderwin's. Easy, Katie. Easy. She's over there just sneezing like crazy.
Thank you.
Okay? Hey, I'll give you one for Debbie, too, if you'll take her with you.
Absolutely. Well, I have to, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
Okay,
All right,
great.
now, if you go, though, there's these cows roaming around.
Right.
Take a picture with them in the background and tag me in it.
Okay.
Just so I know you were there. Or there's this thing you can stick your head in a hole, like it's like a thing, you know.
Is this lifetime or one use? They take this?
Oh, as often as you can use it, but it's only good one time.
Okay.
But it's good at all 4 locations.
So I can't get this. There's no need to go get this laminated right now.
Well, you could say Jim Weller said this is a lifetime pass.
Okay. Yeah.
See how it goes.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me know. Take a selfie of that
I
one
might
too.
try that. We'll post that video. Yeah.
Oh man! So I don't hear the music. Am I missing it?
It's not. We're not. It's not time yet. It's
okay, but it's close. But anyway, thank you everybody. Weller's is open.
I've got more stuff if you want to.
You got more stuff? I hear the music now. So thank you. Is it Roman back at the station? Yeah. Roman, thank you so much. If I had time, I would bring you barbecue chicken. I just don't have the time.
From Greenwood.
From Greenwood. I don't have the time, though. I'm not doing it. Okay, I got to go. See you, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye.